What's going on, friends? Welcome to the number one place to get your channel reviewed. Why is that? Because there's many big channels to do the same thing that I do. But look, I am invested in YouTube channels. I'm invested in your channel. I love being a YouTube creator, but more importantly, on my journey, I've really followed a path that's led me to where I am now, and that's to help other creators. So look, if you get value out of this video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff. You're a creator, you know what I'm talking about. But I'm telling you now, there's so many channels that have gotten their channel reviewed, hundreds of channels, and they have been able to see great results. So hopefully we'll be able to pull up some older channels too that are big in our community. We do have an awesome community here too. So I want to say hello to everybody in the chat. And if you're looking to get your channel reviewed, make sure you fill out the form. There's a link in the description. It's the first link. And if you're watching this on replay, still fill out that link. That's cool. If you can't make this stream, hopefully you'll catch the next one. I have not been as active as I want to be. Usually we do channel reviews every Wednesday, but life happens. I'm actually in the middle of a humongous move, but you don't care about that. You don't. You just want me to go live and review your channel, which is cool. But I'm going to do my absolute best to continue showing up on YouTube. And it is absolutely a challenge when life gets in the way or work gets in the way. So I completely understand if that's you, or maybe you're not as active as you usually want to be, or maybe you're looking to release your first video, or whatever that is. I would love to be a part of your journey because I love doing this. I want to say hello to Reagan V. I know that you're in church, man. So yeah, God comes first, man. So no worries there. Great seeing you. Thanks for hopping in. James Pruitt, what's up, man? Thanks so much for stopping in too. How you been? How's everybody doing, man? How's everybody doing? I miss everybody. Like, I miss this community a lot. And usually I post a video every week. Usually we're going live every week. But I will say this, and I'll give you guys a hint here in a little bit where I'm pretty sure I'm moving to. I'm not going to give exact dates or anything like that. Just because there's crazy people in the world, but I'll definitely give you guys a little hint on where I'll be moving. And let's just say it's going to be a long plane ride. Shards of Gaming, what's up? What's up? How's it going? Epic North, hello, friend. Thanks for being here. And you can't watch right now. No worries, man. No worries. Thanks so much for stopping in. I appreciate it. Hope your channel's doing great. We have Eric here. What's up, Eric? Very active community. I swear, I love this whole community. So much fun. Void Killer, what's going on? At the moment, I'm just watching the YouTubers versus TikTok fight. YouTubers are winning 3-0 right now. Of course. Come on now. Just went through surgery on left foot. Oh man, how long's the recovery gonna be for that? Hope you're recovering okay. I'm sure that's not something that's fun to go through. How's everybody's, how's life going? How's your channels doing? We'd love to hear your progress. And of course, like if you've gotten your channel review before, fill out the form, we'll be able to pull it up. And it's funny because when you stop becoming so active on YouTube, it's funny how things kind of dwindle, you know, the response, like YouTube pushing your content out. But here's the thing. I always tell people, if you need to take a break, take a break. And that's exactly what I needed. At first, it was a mental health thing for me. And after that, though, really, I found out that we're having a huge move. So like from selling my house to my car to packing up, it's a lot. And, you know, still got a job to do, still have kids and all that. So nothing too crazy, though. Let's see. But I'm laughing so hard when FaZe Jarvis knocked Michael Lee out in the second round. I want to see. Hey, Fat Cat. Hey, how's it going? Thanks so much for being here. It's been a while. Yes, it has. It's been a minute. Thank God you were streaming on a weekend. I can't stay up as long as I want. Yeah, I think in the future, I'm definitely leaning more towards live streaming on the weekends. The only thing is I'm not sure on like a set time for weekends, but I feel you. Like even when we do our live streams on Wednesdays, yeah, it's pretty hard to work a 10-12 hour shift and then come home, spend as much time as I can with the wife and kids, and then get ready for a stream. So it definitely has its downside. And plus, live streaming so late on a Wednesday, a lot of people are working and stuff. So I would prefer to actually live stream earlier in the day in the weekend, but here we are. Actually got to go to the pool and get some sun. Just another shade of pink. That's all this is. I'm moving in August. Laugh aloud. I'm very excited. Sweet. Yeah. So you know what I'm going through. You know what my family's going through. Please do not stream on Sunday nights because most of the time I won't be able to join. Okay. Well, thanks for that feedback, Shards. Please. Oh, plus just realize after I get back from vacation that I need to work. Oh, I think I have to sneeze. No, I don't. That I need to work with my artists, musicians, and voice actors about my third part comic book series about my character Void. Staying busy, man. Staying busy. That's super cool. I love seeing not only just where we progress as creators, because here's the thing, like YouTube, I always say this too. YouTube is not our business. It's not your business. YouTube is something that can enhance your business. It's a gateway. It's a gateway. I had a good talk with Tiffany Day the other day, Navigating YouTube, another great channel to give YouTube advice. And me and her were actually talking about that. And YouTube, the sooner you turn your channel to a business, or at least treat it like it's a business, for sure, the better. At least your audience will get acclimated to the fact that your channel's acting like a business. But look, I get what it's like to want to hit 1,000 subscribers and all that, but it's a great goal to have. It's a goal of mine to have. And I think subscribers, it's kind of like just like a trophy. I feel like with subscribers, we all want them. We want the views. Views are more important, in my opinion, than subscribers are. I would rather have a smaller community of like-minded, motivated creators who look out for each other than have a bunch of subscribers who don't even care about the content, which is why in the past on my first channel, when I started it, I did sub for sub. I did all those things. I talk about this all the time. I did watch for watch. I know what all that's like. You form groups and you have everybody watch 3 minutes of your video because YouTube won't count it. It's all garbage. And I say that because I mean it. It will do absolutely nothing but harm your channel. And but when I stopped doing that, what happened is I lost a whole bunch of subscribers because I wasn't active on these other channels anymore that I didn't even care about. And but what happened was I lost. I lost. What's the best way I could put this? I lost a bunch of inactive users, right? But then I gained subscribers, and it was the best feeling when I knew no longer I was doing sub for sub and watch for watch. And that's where really my channel started taking off because I started implementing all the advice that I was given. I wasn't just listening to the advice and then just saying, oh, that sounds great. Sub for sub, watch for watch on the sidelines. So when I really started implementing, that's the thing. That's why I'm here, because I want you guys to implement the changes. I want you to put in the hard work. I want you to take a break when you need it. Who cares? Like, who cares? Your audience is going to care for sure, right? But you face burnout and then you just quit YouTube, or you're going to take the break when you need it and then come back stronger. I'm really big on that. I'm really big. Consistency is more important than intensity. That's one of my favorite things to say. It's one of the things, the many things that I feel like really it makes all the difference. If we're trying to just hit YouTube super hard, you're forming multiple channels, and I'm not saying if you're doing this, you're doing anything wrong. I'm just saying if you're forming multiple channels or you're posting all the time, you're posting daily, that's not wrong. We all have our own journey. And I feel like the more that you post, the more you learn. So there's definitely benefits to posting daily. But there's also many downsides to something like that too, where you neglect the fundamentals. It's going to happen. That is naturally, if I were to post daily, I know for a fact I would neglect the fundamentals. I wouldn't put as much time into my thumbnail. I wouldn't put this thumbnail. Okay, it's a live stream, so whatever. But in a regular video, if you're neglecting that thumbnail, that's a huge downside. You're neglecting the SEO. It's not all about SEO. But if you have a day to edit that video, a day to come up with the content, a day, like there's many downsides to it too. However, YouTube the algorithm can definitely pick up your channel a lot sooner. and YouTube's going to recognize who your audience is a lot easier too, because you're posting more often. The more content, the more of a library, the easier it is for YouTube to recognize your audience, plain and simple. But I would rather do it the smart way. I would rather use the leverage of the fundamentals, mastering them, putting in the time to research, not even just the competition, but just my own content itself. So that's why I'm here. That is why I'm honestly here. I'm here to help you. I've been there. I've hit the 1,000 subscribers. I've done all that stuff, and I did it the right way. Not at first, but I did it the right way. And I'm not going to be the one to tell you guys how to get 5,000 subs. I'm not going to be the guy that teaches you how to get 10,000. I want to be that guy, but I'm not yet, because that's an achievement that I haven't made. So while I see many new channels, how to get 1,000 subs, but then they have 200 subscribers, are you going to take them serious? And I don't want to make fake promises to people. You have to put in the work. I cannot do that for you. I cannot grow your channel, but I sure as hell can be a part of your journey, and I can definitely help you. There's no doubt about that. And I think another thing too, I saw in a Facebook group, this is a content creator hangout, but it's also channel review. So once again, if you want your channel reviewed, fill out the form in the description. We're also chilling too. I seen it just like an hour ago in a Facebook group. And somebody had stated, I've been on YouTube since 2015, but I love being a creator, and here I am. And you've seen, the post, it had 1 view. I was like, man, like that's the difference for me. I feel like it's kind of sad in a way, because if you're doing it your way, that's the type of results I think you're going to get is possibly lower views, not a lot of subscribers. And then you hit a point, you're like, this is stupid. What the hell's the point in doing this YouTube thing? Nobody's even watching the videos. So you can do it your way, or you could do it the way that's going to help you find the growth. And if you neglect the fundamentals, if you're neglecting which times are the best times to post, and the best times to post isn't like a huge thing, but it's just one more thing that YouTube provides us in the analytics that states, hey, you should post at this time. Do I think in the long run that's important? No. It's like Roberto Blake. He's one person that's really not big on the best time to post. He doesn't care. 1, he has a humongous audience. 2, he also can strategically plan his content on something that's projected to be successful. He knows that maybe this video right now isn't going to get me a whole bunch of views. Maybe this video right now isn't going to do this, that, and the third. But he knows, okay, this is going to be hitting a lot bigger throughout time. This is evergreen content. This is what people are going to be searching for. And to me, I can agree that is way more important than what time to post. However, when we start YouTube, these are the things we're thinking about. Numbers. We're thinking about unrealistic goals. We're thinking about when's the best time to post on YouTube. We're thinking, what the heck is SEO? Why does everybody keep talking about that? Consistency. I hear, but I don't really care about it. Everybody's saying consistency, and I don't really care about it. And I think these are the things we kind of think about when we start. That's what I was thinking. So I thought, okay, what's the easier way? The easier way is for me to simply reach out to channels and ask them to subscribe to mine, because then I'll get my numbers up, because on YouTube, that's all that matters. No, it's not. That's not all that matters. It doesn't matter at all. You hear about these channels that are successful, make crazy amounts of money with less than 1,000 subscribers. I hear it all the time. And it's truly amazing. It all depends on the goals that you have. If your goal is to make money, what is your goal on YouTube? Is your goal to just be a creator? Is your goal to make money with YouTube? Is it to leverage your business? Is it to get monetized and eventually make money? Are you looking to make money today? Like, what is the goals? Because I know a lot of times it's like one or the other. People say, I don't really care about the money. That I just love being a creator. And I think that's fine. I think that's cool. But what if you change your mind on that, and you've left yourself out of countless videos that you could have made to have a backlog of affiliate links, or telling people, hey, check out this product. So I don't think it should all be about that. I'm a firm believer in community. I'm a firm believer that YouTube is mainly about reaching out to people and working with other creators and negotiating with businesses. But more importantly, it's the people behind it. I am right now speaking to you. You are on the other side of the lens. And one, I just want to thank you for being here. And we're about to get down to some channel reviews here in a minute. Once again, fill out the link in the description. It's the first link. And but community is just, man, it is everything. It really, really is. And it's making the best content you possibly can and creating value for people. Views are just views, right? No, they're people who have decided to click on your video and watch. So the best experience that we can provide somebody, the better. Misunderstood. Hey, thanks so much for being here. What's going on? How you been? Empower Code, what's up? Love to see you guys here. Not that I care about subs. I mean, I do, but that's not my focus. Yeah, so I can definitely agree with that. I can agree with that, Shards. And I don't care about subs, but I will definitely say that, and I'm not going to be the guy like subscribers don't matter. That's not me, because there's more things that are important. But in the end, it's just like when I started this channel, people are like, why would I listen to you when you have 20 subscribers? Well, because I have a prior experience in for the last couple of years on my other channel. But some people are going to see that, many other people aren't, and that's okay. But then after a while, you continue to post, more people come through, and then they'll see that. It's a lot of patience. I think YouTube it's so much patience. We have to have patience. You can look at this. Besides, look at Mr. Beast. I was just about to say that he uploaded a video and counting to 100K, and now he has over. Yeah, so he sucked when he first started. The guy's he's a genius. But look at his older content. Especially now, I mean, looking back, it was not good. It wasn't good. Started at the age of 13, and it took him several years. Derral leaves, his book's amazing. I have a link for that in the description, but his story is really cool. Just seeing what led him to, and that guy is a mastermind. To see the power of social media and video when nobody else was, that is just so inspiring. Sean Cannell, another one. His earlier videos, just he had no idea really about tech. He didn't really have an idea of how to go about making these videos or making them entertaining. It's amazing, you know, and to think of just how he presents himself today. I'm very excited to see what the future holds for myself. More excited to see what the future holds for you. But we have to remain patient. We do have to improve. We have to get better. And I feel like every time we do that, somebody sees it. It just, one, increases the chance of somebody hitting subscribe, but two, it increases the chances of somebody coming back or recognizing the fact that you've made these improvements. So whether it is your webcam, whatever you're using, whether it's you putting up a tripod and you're not shaking the camera the whole time, just small things. I do believe we are in 2021. There is a different standard nowadays. To say I'm uploading a video in 1080p, not substantial, right? That's not something that is crazy. It's something I believe that's more expected. So if you're making videos in 720 or 540, I don't know, whatever blows that, whatever is below that, there is a standard. So I do feel like the more we focus on ourselves and how we present ourselves, how we present our content, I do think that that's going to be more important. If I had to tell you right now what I would invest in when I first get started on YouTube, I would say your audio, because even if your lighting sucks, at least people will be able to hear you. I mean, I would have to say, like, I was definitely getting feedback on that. I was using the Rode Video Micro, and even still, my house sounded like it's just a huge hall, and I hated it. But now I've put more time when I am making videos. I put more time into the post-production of audio. I never did that. I didn't even do it on my last channel. Is that something crazy big? No, but it was really cool to dive into that and take the time to add one more thing to hopefully make the user experience better. So I know I'm kind of rambling on. We're about to get the channel reviews here in a minute. I don't know about you, Brendan Sparks, but I don't think the big YouTube creators are really helping me that much. They always repeat the same stuff, and people like Roberto Blake have 500K subs and get 1,000 views on a video after 48 hours. So I think it's cool to hear from creators who have been there, done it. They know what it takes. That's what I'm up against. I'm up against Nick Neiman. I mean, you could say it. You could say it this way. I don't believe I am, but you know, you could say I'm up against Nick Neiman, Dean Neiman, Roberto Blake, Brian G. Johnson, Sean Cannell, Benji Travis, all these guys. To me, I look forward to being part of that community one day. It's not like they're going to take me into open arms right now. That's not going to happen. It's not realistic. I'm cool with that, though. I'm sure if my channel shoots up to 100,000 subscribers, people are probably going to start reaching out. That's my guess. I don't know. If not, it's all good. But I think it's cool to hear from these creators. However, I do feel there is a lack of sense of remembering what it was truly like. Like, I do feel that they did start at a great time when I'm not saying YouTube is overflooded or overcrowded or nothing like that, because it's you as a creator that's unique. It's you that can create your own niche. It's you that, I mean, that's why I have a channel too, even though I know these other big creators are out there giving YouTube advice. I'm cool with that. They got their own way of presenting their message, and I have my own way. We do our own thing here. It's our own little family. And I always appreciate the fact that I know you guys are listening in on their videos, but you guys still find yourselves back here. And that means a lot to me. But I do understand what you're saying, where somebody with 500,000 subscribers and all these views is giving you, say, tips on, you know, like what it's like to start as a new creator, how to start a YouTube channel. And then I also see a lot of big channels, they'll start a second channel just to show you how fast they can grow this channel. I've never believed in that. Never. I see so many people doing that have big channels, and then they'll start another channel and say, look, I'm going to show you how quick and easy it is to get so many subscribers or views or find channel growth. Yet they're sharing it on their social media platforms. So if you were to use a fake name with a fake image and in completely different niche and all that, I would like to see that. That's something that would be really cool. But I don't know. I don't know about that. But that's the thing. I'm in this fight with you. And I know what it's like every day to look at your channel, hit refresh, see if subscribers come in, and see if your views are improving. Is your SEO, is this stuff, does it even really make a difference? Like, I could tell you now, yes, it does, but it's not everything. We want to get the click. But when somebody clicks, are you delivering? We are male men and male women. Like, we have to deliver, and we have to deliver it good. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Negasonic, what's up? Hey, Brendan, have you heard of Dragon's Lair? I feel so old because it's a game. I want to make an angry... Dragon's Lair. I did play that. I did play Dragon's Lair. I swear I played. I know I played. Hold on. I know I played Dragon's Lair. I know for... Man, that's crazy. That's some nostalgic stuff. Oh, I did play this. Oh, man. I did. I like loved this game too for some reason. Wow, Dragon's Lair. Yeah, and you kind of control the narrative. Yeah, that was a pretty cool game. Ellie Fat Cat, Brendan spitting facts. Appreciate you, Ellie Fat Cat. My videos are 720, but they don't need to be the highest quality due to the kind of length of the content. Okay. Brendan Sparks says he won't tell us how to get 5,000 subs. Yet he's telling us how to grow our channels infinitely, which kind of leads to that and more. So yeah, that's definitely where I'm at. You know, I just don't want to make a video. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't want to make a video how to gain 1,000 subscribers. I think it'd be great to reach 1,000 on this channel. It's going to happen. I know that. I know it's going to happen. And I have confidence in that. I had confidence in that the moment I started the channel. I never really cared about subscribers. I knew the value that I had to offer. It just takes time for other people to see that. And the same thing goes for you. But reaching 1,000 subscribers, I would probably like to do, in all honesty. Actually, no, I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to tell you. No, not doing it. Nope. But I would like to definitely make a video to help people get to that point. But I just feel like on my last channel I did that, but I haven't reached that goal on this channel yet. So I don't know. I found myself to be pretty fake when I started this channel. That's another thing too. It's taken me some time to realize my way, doing it my way. And other people, it's a lot of smiles and it's a lot of, I don't know, YouTuber stuff, but I don't know. I want to be as real. I want you to come here and have a good time and of course keep it entertaining and stuff like that. But at the same time, I do not want to be fake. So it's going to be easier for me on this journey. And I definitely don't want to come here when I'm upset. That's another thing too. If I'm dealing with some life stressors, I do not want to bring that here. I don't want to bring that into your home. And by the way, like if you're thinking about going live and you're like, dude, I don't know, should I do that? I don't even have a great setup. Like as always, we're here in my kitchen, and but I always want you guys to feel at home. I want you guys to kick back, especially Saturday. Make yourself a fancy fruit drink or something, right? Kool-Aid for you young people, whatever. But have a good time. Have a good time. And I hope everybody does. And if you are, don't forget to subscribe, click that bell. And like I said, here in a minute, we're going to get started. I have 3 basic goals for my channel. Get to 100 subs, currently sitting at 63. Make content that I want to make. Collaborations are a big thing for me now. And collaborations are a great way to network for sure. But the thing is I want you to then have micro goals, because if getting to 100 subscribers is, say, a goal, I would put that at the top and then have your micro goals under that. That's just the word I came up with. All right. Micro goals sounds legit, right? Whatever. And what are the goals that you're going to take to get to 100? Not blasting all the time on Facebook, not tweeting all the time. Hopefully people will see you. What realistic goals are you going to have on your channel to reach 100 subscribers? So that's what I would kind of like. You don't have to reword it or anything, but just kind of think of that in the back of your head. What's something that you're neglecting that you can now focus on to help you get to that point? I don't care how small you are, but those big channels are useless when we have you. I got no comment on that, but Alifac, I greatly appreciate that. I really do. I'll tell you a couple creators that I love. I love their live streams. I used to watch video influencers all the time. Don't really watch it as much anymore. But I'm not saying I don't like their live streams, but I think D Neiman is really good live. I think that he has a great setup, and he actually set up his brother's YouTube setup too. So like, I think he's really good in that aspect. I think he presents himself really great. I think he's real, and I like what he does. I like the fact that D Neiman also, he's kind of everywhere. So he's doing a really good job at, I know he does channel reviews and stuff like that too. So yeah, I think projected for his channel, I think he has a lot of big things going ahead of him. But Annie Dubé, I think her realness is like she has way over the top realness. Like she has to be like as real as it gets when it comes to like her live streams. Then she unlists them after she does a live stream. Doesn't even focus on the thumbnails, but her actual regular form video content is good too. Obviously, Tiffany Day, her content, she's quick, and she just punches you the whole bunch of details. There's so many great creators out there, and I thought about it all the time when I started, and just trying to think about, where do I fit in here? And that takes time, and it takes confidence to get to that point too. But at first, I just figured I would get started, present myself in a professional manner. And then after a while, I was like, yeah, that's boring. I don't want to do that anymore. So I'll just be myself. Zwan Hardy family. Hey guys. Hey Brendan. Hey, what's up, Zwan Hardy family? How you guys doing? And we're about to get started. Let's see. Brendan Sparks, getting to 100 subs is an ultimate goal. Getting to 70 is the main goal right now. Ultimate goal is 100 subs. Negasonic, I could say that's an ultimate goal. Ultimate goal, 100 subs. Don't undermine yourself. Don't undermine yourself. I think 100, I think to say I want to reach 100 subscribers in the next 2 months. I think that is definitely a realistic goal. I know what you're saying though, short term 70, but to say, okay, I want 100 subscribers in the next 2 months. 2 months. Okay, how am I going to get there? How am I going to get there? How many subscribers are you normally getting from each video? If it's not that much, and you're realizing that you're only getting them from Facebook groups or whatever, or networking, or it's other creators that are just like you, I would have to say, it's like, all right, cool. What do I have to do to get there? If you need my help with that, let me know. But I definitely think that it's good to look at our content and say, okay, what is it lacking? What am I not doing? Because you know, not you, Negasonic, but you know as a creator, you watching right now, you know what you're lacking, what you're not doing to the best of your ability. If you don't, also let me know, and I would love to help you. And that's why we do channel reviews. Calorie Sarah Lewis, what's up, man? What's up? Got the lightning bolt. Okay, yeah, on that note too, so for those that are here, I see everybody that's here is active users in our community. One, I would like to ask you all to please share this out to your social media platforms. That would mean everything. Let me know in the chat. When you do, say done. I would really appreciate that. Just say done after you share it out. I don't care what you share it out on, and just bring somebody in that's looking for a review. I would love to see some new creators come in here and help them out. If they don't come back again, that's cool too. But I love bringing new people in that are looking for channel reviews. If not, obviously I'm going to be reviewing your guys' channels. I got 4 or 5 in the queue. But I will say this. So Kelly Rosaro Lewis put a little lightning bolt. So that's your guys' clue to where my family would be moving to. And nothing is ever official until I have like orders in my hands. I'm active duty in the military, for those who don't know, but until I have the orders in my hands, nothing's official. But that is your actual clue on where our family will be moving to. So I want to share that with you guys because all of you that are here are huge in the community. And but that is your clue. So lightning bolt. And would love to hear somebody if you can guess it. Misunderstood. Thank you for sharing that. Brennan, your content helps me. I appreciate your feedback on that. How's your channel doing, Misunderstood? All right. Getting to 1,000 subs in the next 2 to 3 months is the ultimate goal. Getting to 400 is the main goal right now. All right. So yeah, I see a lot of people. We have subscribers as our goals. We need to figure out how to get those subscribers, creating a better experience for our users. So are you doing that? We'll find out. And let's see. I don't want to shove my Instagram or Discord to people until I hit 1K. All right. Yeah. Personal choice there, Ali Fat Cat. I don't see anything wrong with it. How I look at it is utilizing these other social media platforms to leverage your YouTube channel. So if YouTube is your number one, in my opinion, I would utilize them. Don't get lost in them, because if you're trying to take over all these other social media platforms and run a YouTube channel, it can be a little bit. But I would say leverage your YouTube channel and tell people that, my opinion, right? This is just my opinion. And say, hey, if you're interested in this type of content, check it out. Like, check it out. Let me know what you think. I would love to hear your feedback. Rather than saying, hey, subscribe to my channel, like a lot of people do, right? We just flood our social medias and spam everybody. I know, because I did it. I've done it in the past. But I do think that there's a way to do it, and without spamming people. Hey, I created a YouTube channel. It's about this that interests you. Check it out. I appreciate it. It's a lot different than saying, hey, Mom, Aunt Mary, and whoever else, if you can, hit the subscribe button. I need subs. Like, that's a lot different. That's a lot different. What did Zane say? Zane, what's up, man? Hey, Brennan, I did a course on Photoshop, as you said, to improve thumbnails. Can you have a look now and let me know? Yeah, man. Yeah, just fill out the form for me. I'd appreciate that. It'll just be a lot easier to pull you up, unless you already did. But would love to do that. See, that's what I'm talking about. Like, Zane, you're the man. Like, all right, what do I need to improve? Hey, you need to improve, possibly on thumbnails. Your call, but here's what I see. This man takes a course on Photoshop. Like, I love that. I love it. Zane, like, you're a hustler, man. And it shows. Your channel shows. And I love it. And there's notes that we can take from Zane. He's offered them to us also, and he's been in here in our live streams. It's so much fun to catch up with you guys. Misunderstood says it's better, Brendan. Sweet. My goal is to get to 500 by the end of this year, 1K in 2 years, 5K in 3 years. Definitely realistic. But yeah, Shards, I know you have multiple projects going on, so that's definitely something to consider and can for sure slow down your projections. But it's like I said, we all have our own journey. On TikTok, I want to have a separate audience. I already have 10 followers, and none of them are my YouTube subs. Then eventually I'm going to promote YouTube there. Yeah, that's good. So yeah, you're growing your TikTok and doing your own thing on your other social media platforms, and eventually you'll grow those and then promote YouTube. No, it's good. That's good. Zane, filling it out now. Sweet. You guys ready for some channel reviews? Give me some pumps in there. My muscles aren't as strong as they used to be. Give me a peace sign, thumbs up, whatever you want to do. Let me know if you guys are ready for channel reviews, because I'm ready. And I'll go ahead and pull this up as you guys do that. And let's go ahead and share screen. I miss this, man. I miss this. I miss doing this with you guys. This is good. This is good. Not yet. Not yet. Don't share yet. Okay, cool. It's funny. You guys can see what I watch. Look at this. Bitcoin stuff. Michael Jackson. Video games. Look what YouTube recommends to me. That's too funny, man. What are your guys' YouTubes like filled with? I would love to know. My man, my dude, Kelly Riso Lewis. He's been making content again, being out and about, purchasing stuff. Outcast. All right. Anyways, ADD kicking in. All right. Let me pull this up. And if you guys have a good time here, please, as always, hit that like. I would appreciate it. I would like it if you hit the like, because you're a YouTube creator, you know. And you know, it's funny. I hear multiple things on, do likes enhance the YouTube pushing it out? I think that's a very interesting topic. I've heard so many different answers to that. But by the way, Phantom Wolf AMVs, that's going to be our first channel review. I'm pretty sure. Let me pull this channel up. I don't think we reviewed it before, and I think no. So yeah, I'll go ahead and pull this up. But yeah, likes, I definitely think it helps creators or viewers determine if the video is good or not. I'm not really sure on the pumpage that comes from YouTube, if it does get pushed out even more. I think so. I think it would, but I don't know. Don't work at YouTube. Anyways, let's go ahead and do this. And all right. Takalaka, that's a cool name. Hey, Brennan and chat. What's going on? Thanks for being here. Our first review we're doing is for Phantom Wolf AMVs. Oh, what's his name? Carito, right? Did I say that right? Carito, right? Is that right? It's been a minute since I saw some sword art online. Isn't that what he's from? Yeah, it's got to be sword art. I call myself a shadow nerd, or like an underground nerd. It only comes out when like people bring it out of me. Then I just unleash all the nerdism onto everybody. Don Cato, aka Gray Wolf. We got another wolf in the house. What's going on? Salute, Brennan. Thanks, Misunderstood, for sending me the link. Misunderstood, thank you so much for sharing the stream out. Don Cato, hopefully I said that right. Look, welcome to the stream. Hope you have a great time. If you would love a channel review, you can fill out the link in the description. If not, chill out. We're having a good time. And what do you guys think? What's your first impressions with this channel? I would assume. What do you assume? I assume we're dealing with anime here, And AMV, I assume that stands for something. I'm special sometimes. What does AMV stand for? Wolf AMVs. AMV. I'm in the military. I should know better. There's acronyms for acronyms. If anything, I should know acronyms, but I think my head is just like polluted with so many acronyms. It just shuts down when I see one. Let's see. Okay, so you guys are being quiet right now in regards to this channel. So I would just say that I'm going to assume this has to do with anime. I would really like to see in this banner, we talk about it a lot, the channel, the value proposition. That's something I came up with one day. What I call it, value proposition. But what is your why? What is this channel about? And I think that really helps. One, I would just say, like, I think this banner is pretty cool, and especially I like anime. But I still really don't know 100% what it's about unless people specifically know what an AMV is. That's kind of where my head is. I like that your channel name is on there and stuff like that, but it'd be kind of cool maybe under that to state what it is, or maybe on the left-hand side, number one place for something, like whatever this channel is about. Next, I kind of see in the banner, we have your Instagram and TubeBuddy growth. Look at that. I love TubeBuddy. But I'm always big on having the word subscribe here. I think it's very helpful with gaining subscribers. So if that's something you want to do, I think just saying subscribe here, or click here to subscribe, or subscribe, and then having your link, whatever your link is that you share, and then having that question mark sub underscore confirmation equals 1. You put that at the end of your link, and then that way when somebody clicks it, it'll auto prompt a little button up here that'll say, are you sure you want to subscribe? Like, heck yeah. So hopefully that's helpful. But let's see. Man, that's gruesome. Let's see. Oh, we got some Naruto in there. I wish they did a better job with Boruto, but that's not what this video is about today. Uploads and shorts. Okay, I would expand on your playlists. You have 76 videos, so I would create more playlists, put them up here, go to your customization in your YouTube studio, and add some playlists. Just a lot easier for viewers, and I think it's just going to be one more way to get people to click. Even if you, and here's another thing too, I get this question quite often. Should I have the same video in multiple playlists? Yes. If it has to do with the playlist itself, you can have one video and have it in a couple to a few different playlists. So hydrate. Misunderstood says, I love the banner. Thank you for the feedback. Commander says, I put a temporary banner on my channel till I think of something. You'll figure it out, man. You'll think it out. You'll think of it. And I think it's great that these are the things we're doing, Commander, just taking our time to make changes, and you'll get it, man. The fact that it's already on your mind, that's good. That's really good. Name is cool, but I don't think the banner is descriptive enough. Can say the same about myself, but nice colors. No, I agree. So value proposition, putting that in there. Oh, another thing too, we can expand on these keywords. I'd probably just fill the crap out of your channel keywords. Hopefully Phantom Wolf even comes back and watches this review. But if not, there's always something to learn here. We have lots of, all right. So look, you're making custom thumbnails. Looks like the channel has kind of changed. Went from kind of music and Imagine Dragons to bam, Naruto. Oh, okay. So we got some music mixed with anime. Anime music videos. That deserves a like. This has to be anime video. Oh, music videos has to be. And I think that's pretty cool. I think that's pretty cool. Taking different animes and making legit music videos out of them. Impossible remix by Naruto. Okay. One thing that I think would be kind of hard with having a channel like this, I'm just wondering, it would be like the, say, keyword research itself. So I think that you're saying like I Love by Joyner Lucas. I think that's pretty cool because that could be highly searchable with a newer Joyner Lucas song, especially, let's see, Sword Art Online. Yeah, that would be like the only thing I could think of is maybe putting just the title. I wonder if you could switch it up, like putting the actual title how it is in the actual regular music videos themselves, and then at the end adding a dash AMV. And I wonder if you actually spell it out every once in a while, would that help too? Anime music video, like would that? I wonder how that would do too. But it looks like you're playing around with the titling of your videos, and I like the thumbnails. I think they're pretty cool. They're cool still shots or images from Google, whatever. But cool nevertheless. And I wonder how your competition is, and that's something I would say. So in a niche that I'm unfamiliar with, I always just say research, even for the ones I am familiar with. But super cool. I remember I seen, maybe you guys know this, and I'm sure you do, Phantom Wolf. I seen a music video a long time ago. It was with Godsmack, and it was Dragon Ball Z, and it was pretty sweet. It was pretty sweet. And I didn't even listen to Godsmack at that time. I was listening to like Big Timers and Lil Wayne and stuff. But I saw that video. I was like, oh man. And it, and then I always thought that I could go Super Saiyan. That we're not gonna get in my childhood, but I'm just saying that I think that was, looking back, and I tried to make one myself and it was a fail. I just think that this is a really cool concept. That's all I'm saying. Playlists, yep. So we talked about that. For your about, hey everybody, I make AMVs of music that I enjoy. I also use any Kristen appreciate it. Okay, so I would expand on this once again. Put keywords in the beginning of your description. Get more into the word you, like if you enjoy AMVs and you like music, which everybody does, then this is the perfect place for you. And just trying to present that in a way with keywords that can make your channel more searchable. I also want to say congrats on almost reaching 500 subscribers. I think that's super cool too. But yeah, AMV, okay. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. But yeah, I do dig the banner though. I think that's pretty cool. But I would put your value proposition in there. And whatever your value proposition is, not just AMVs, but what is it about yours that are different, or what is it that you're delivering in your AMVs, or kind of get into that. What separates you from the other channels? That's what we need to start thinking about. What is it that separates you? What makes you you? What makes your videos you? Like, try to really think about that. And if you don't know, take the time to figure it out, because the sooner we do, and I think you do, your niche, what types of videos you're making. But I'm saying take a step back and really think about, all right, cool. Other people make AMVs. So what makes me different? You know the answer to that. I'm sure you do, Phantom Wolf. So I would put that in your banner. Sloth Wolf, what's up? Thanks for hanging out. How you doing? How's it going? And I know what Sloth Wolf always says. I am a Minecraft creator looking to grow my channel. Some things I don't forget. But before you say it, Sloth Wolf, I'm saying it for you. Nice looking banner, or ice looking. Either way, it's a nice ice looking banner. And let's see who we have next. All right, Shards. Let's see what you got, man. So you change about. Currently working with someone. Banner showing. Okay, and use as a new profile. Okay, so you're working on a new profile picture. You're going to be working on a new banner. Cool stuff. Slightly improved for now. Okay, cool. But the main thing is you slightly change your about. Okay, yeah, we'll just go ahead and pull it up. Let's see. All right, and here we are. So we have Shards of Gaming. So I know that you're gonna update your banner. I don't know. When I see like shards of gaming, it'd be really cool to maybe. I'm always outside the box when it comes. I always pretend like you guys just have all these crazy abilities to make banners exactly how I see them. But I'll just say this: there, no doubt, when we first come to your channel, there's a nostalgic feeling. I think it'd be pretty cool to like to see a like a game console, kind of like you have it. But I would have a more like HD photo in here or something, just something that's not so blurry as far as like your images go. It's in the banner, and then I like to see it like break away. And to be honest with you, I ended up doing that in one of my pictures I did back when I thought I was a cool hip hop artist, and but I was able to do it, and it's crazy what you could find with YouTube, especially. But it'd be kind of cool to see like shards break away, like it breaking apart or something like that. Or like glass breaking, poof, like shards of gaming in your face with glass in your face. No. But that's kind of like where my mind goes. When I think of shards, I think of shards of glass. I don't know. Is that just me? But I would think that it would be cool to see maybe like the banners ripping apart. There's glass coming through and shards of gaming. Or the game itself is breaking apart. I don't know. I don't know. But you did state that someone to create a banner with shardlings to be unique. Okay, so you have things that you will be working on, but you did slightly change the about, and you're working on thumbnail improvements. Okay, for how to win Pac-Man vid. Okay, so let's take a look at your videos themselves. And how to win Pac-Man was one of the ones that you said you made a custom thumbnail for. Okay. Oh, that looks good. Looks good. We have diving into CubeLad. Okay. New personal best. I lost my world record. Yeah, so something that really still stands out to me, Shards, is the keyword research itself. It's the SEO portion. I lost my world record. Like, what if it was like beating a game like this? Maybe other people are trying to do it, and if you had a world record, it'd be kind of cool to see, like how to get the world record in, or how to become #1 in CubeLad, or I don't know, something like that. How-tos are just really good for viewage, but keyword, and then at the end would be cool to say, lost my world record. But having something in there that is searchable, that people actually do search for to get your videos in front of more viewers. And then you can kind of put like your own little spin maybe in the back end of it. Like new personal best, like new personal best in what? And I know you did CubeLad over here, but it's just one of those things where I feel like the keywords themselves are being neglected. It's not everything, but it makes your videos more searchable. And then when we have good thumbnails, then they're clicked, and now people are watching your videos. So that's kind of like where my mind takes me when I'm looking at the thumbnails. I know that you're continuously putting in more work into your channel, experimenting with different things. So just keep doing all that. But when I do think of the future, I think, okay, well, we're still posting. Let's see, 1 week. So we're posting almost daily, but I would like to see, I guess, the focus being on the keyword research itself. And look, guys, I know that there's so many creators out there that don't even focus on keywords, that their channels are huge. I do believe that you can do that if you have a huge channel, you have a huge audience, you have videos come out, and it doesn't matter what you do. Mr. Beast sits on a toilet, and that's his new video. People are going to watch it. They're going to say, no way, this guy isn't going to just sit on a toilet the whole stream. Like, he'll do that. And people would watch it and click on it. If I'm sitting on a toilet, I don't think people would watch. We're not going to make this weird. I feel like we're already there. So let's just move on. I think let's check out your about. Awesome family-friendly game reviews. Family-friendly game reviews. That's probably a keyword term right there. Join me in the diving into series as we try out new games. Request gameplay continuation for the delving into series. Cool. Still feel like we can expand on this some more. and just to get somebody to be like, yeah, this place is definitely for me. So, but either way, Shards, keep it up, man. Keep up the hard work. And always, it's great to always have you here. And it's always great to pull up your channel. I love pulling up people's channels that we've pulled up over and over again. Like, I love it. One, I think it's so cool to see the changes you guys are making and how that is improving your channel. Like, you're doing that. That's your work. So it's really cool to see that in your guys' journey. Began to post clips of Minecraft features. Okay, so yeah. All right, so we'll get our next review, and that's going to be, okay, Okapi Clan. And okay, so we have the same banner here. And I knew it was going to get weird. Oh, okay, said nobody ever. Okay. I did it to myself. I don't know why. Mr. Beast has done a toilet last video. Of course he did. See, of course he did. Of course. Of course. We have a Okapi Clan here. And so 85 videos. We're at 52 subscribers. 71 videos in the last 30 days. And you should began to post clips of large Minecraft YouTubers. Okay, so let's see. Let's see here. So I'd have to say, like, maybe the same thing for you. Kind of stands out to me. Two things, thumbnails and keywords. I don't want to be the keyword research guy. I don't. I know it's annoying, and you guys are like, keyword research is not everything. SEO. Okay, I get it. But it does help. It does help. It is important. It's not everything, but it is important. So I feel like I'll be honest, I feel like the titling of the videos are what you want to title them as. And in the thumbnails are screenshots of the videos. And I think if you're going to put them up to other big channels that have Minecraft, I think that you're going to have some tough competition. Minecraft is so huge, and especially if we're going to be sharing other channels, I think it'd be kind of cool to show maybe the YouTuber's face in the thumbnail, like even if it's a crazy expression or like whoa, and then it's the other Minecraft character that they're using. I mean, really taking the time to create these thumbnails rather than just to say a screenshot of the game itself. Because the titling, like this one, if the bacon's not worth it, don't do it. And I feel like a title like that would be great if you had a humongous channel. I do. I think that it'd be easy. Like I said, you could pretty much do whatever the heck you want. You still can do whatever the heck you want. But I'm just talking about growth for growth reasons, putting a lot of time into our thumbnails. And I'll say this too, Mr. Beast is somebody who will put more time into his thumbnails pretty much than he does in the videos themselves. So those are notes that we have to take, in my opinion. Playlists, good stuff, man. And we have Eric Copy's official second channel. This channel will be include Twitch highlights and YouTube shorts. It'll be similar to FaZe Clan, but for a new generation of gamers worldwide, if you want to support. Okay, so another thing too is, what if people don't know FaZe Clan? Because I think FaZe Clan is your thing, right? Next, if it's going to be mainly Minecraft, I would put that into your description too. Also, maybe some keywordage in there, but Eric Copy's official second channel. So I know that you were talking about presenting your subscribers from your other channel with something more, bringing them here. I feel like it's going to be a lot harder to grow this channel than it is for your other channel. Hold on one second. Unmute. All right. So yeah, a copy clan. That's what I got there. So even you spending 10 minutes to take clips and upload them, 70 videos means 700 minutes. And after you can't monetize, you will feel bad. So are you saying monetizing the videos is going to be difficult because you won't be able to monetize that content because it's other people's clips? Is that what you're saying, Zane? That is a good point that you're making. There it is, Slothloaf. I'm also a small Minecraft YouTuber too. See, I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming, Slothloaf. I knew it. Yeah, okay, that is what you're mentioning. If you share clips from other channels, I will be careful. Yeah, I would be careful too. Like I said, I mean, everybody has their own thing, but when it does come time for monetization, if you're not getting the written permission from other small creators or other creators, then yeah, copyright strikes are definitely a real thing. Unless you are taking really short clips and it can't be signaled, but either way, I would be careful. Great point. Let's see. Minecraft Championship 14. I'm just a fan of FaZe Clan. Okay. Let's see. They're all monetized. Okay. So Okapi Clan. That's what I got. And we'll move on to the next channel. And just so you guys know, I am pulling up Eric, the Okapi. I'm pulling this one up. This is first channel. So let me see if you had stated, I shared a vid talking about my surgery recently reached 60,000 views. Interesting. So your channel recently reached 60,000 views, and you recently posted a video on your surgery. Okay. So the only thing that, Eric, that really stands out to me about the channel itself, and I don't know if I've talked about this in the past. I try to remember things I talk about, but a lot of times, you know, posting content that's not related to the next video can really, I think, steer away the audience or create confusion on what the channel is about. So, I mean, sharing a story. Okay, I'll give it to you guys what I honestly think. So if you're talking about, say, going through surgery, what would make more sense to me is if you made a video on what your niche is or the content that you're making, and you were able to talk about the surgery in a way that it relates to the content itself. Unless you're a vlogger, family vlogging, or just a vlogger in general, I feel like it doesn't really matter in that sense. It would make more sense as a vlogger. But I'm just trying to say, I think that's a good example of, I'm not saying you're doing anything wrong. I'm just saying that it's cool, I think, for creators to know like what's going on in the creator's life, the viewers to know what's going on in the creator's life. But I also think that it can steer confusion, because what if people don't care? And you could say, I don't care if people don't care. Like, that's fine. But if they came for one thing and then you provide something else, one, they probably just may not watch that video, or two, it can increase the chances of somebody, say, unsubscribing. I would love to know what you guys think about that. And do you post whatever you want to post, or are you being strategic about the videos that you're posting? So I think I would love to hear everybody's answer in the chat. So how do you go about doing it? And that's just what I think. I think if I came for a mashup, electronomia, hopefully I said that right, but then I seen something else, cycle 6.991, I don't know if I would be as interested. I don't know if it would steer me away. If we're talking about, you said stacking it, so we're doing a lot of cup stacking. Does that relate to the content itself? I don't really know. I'm not really sure. But I do think it's going to help in the future. Like, it's one thing, I feel like we want to share our story, share who we are and what we're doing. And it does actually provide a level of authenticity of who you are and what you're kind of going through and all this stuff. But I do feel, on the other hand, it could also steer people away. So that was just kind of like, I guess, my point there. For the about, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'll be posting sports stacking, music, and small vlogs here. If you enjoy my videos and you want to see more from me, please like, comment, subscribe. 500, 1,000 setup tour. Okay. 400 jobs. So there's a lot about you gaining subscribers. And congrats. We're really close to almost your 400. So I think that's pretty sweet. And so we have, yeah. So, I mean, it's kind of difficult. Small vlogs are like a niche in itself. Music can be a niche in itself. Sports stacking is very niche down in itself. So I would just say keep doing what you're doing, Eric. And then eventually when you find your thing that you're like really going to stick to, I think that could really just help you form a community of like-minded viewers that are all invested in the same thing that you're posting about. And I hope that makes sense to you. I just post whatever I want to post. I go back and forth between this and DeviantArt, where I post Sonic related art once a week. Okay. That bit on new song power, I forgot to remove that. So yeah, I mean, that makes sense to me then, Eric. I would just say in regards to growing this channel, I think it's going to be a lot more difficult. We literally talked about this when we first started the stream, that if we're posting whatever we want to make rather than what people are actually searching for, and everything is relatively similar, all the content is very kind of like streamlined and I would say strategic. I'm not saying you can't mix niches. That I'm definitely not saying. Be your own creator. Be your own self. Be creative. Be a creative creator. But when we do post whatever we want, it is going to be way harder to grow. So I don't really have, I guess, tips, Eric, outside of that. I think once you do, I guess when you start being more strategic with the content, then I would definitely be able to help out a lot more. But until then, I can't really help with your growth itself until I guess you make that move. But if you're just like, dude, like, I don't really care, I just want to make what I want to make, then Eric, keep doing what you're doing, man. Eric, I had a full spine surgery 3 years ago. Wow. Jeez. And it was on my birthday. Man, oh man, oh man. Brendan Sparks, I know you always mention that to me every week. Oh, sorry. I just can't remember it for some reason. Sorry, Eric. I'm telling you, like, I can't always remember what I state. I can't. I try to, but next review we're pulling up is going to be for Negasonic. And once again, if you guys are having a good time, one, you can share this out. Two, hit the like button. Or if you're watching this on replay, you're new to this community, hit the subscribe button, click that bell, and we're going to get started. So we have Negasonic's channel pulled up, and let me see if you stated any improvements. I'm just cutting out boring parts. Cool. I like that a lot. Cutting out boring parts. Legit. Are you going back to old videos, Negasonic, and cutting out boring parts? Or are we with future videos, like the ones you're posting now, are you just improving your editing skills? I'm just interested. But that's a lot, though. Some SEO, title changes, thumbnails, and cutting out boring parts. That's a lot. That's a lot of improvements there. Let's see. Let me read that one more time. Some SEO, title changes, thumbnails. Okay. So Star Wars Republic Commando PC #1, Spider-Man PS4 Part 8. Okay. Spider-Man PS4 Part 5, Part 4, Part 4, Part 3. Yeah, I would just be interested if you didn't do a part, like a Part 2, Part 3. So like if you Crash Bandicoot, okay. Spider-Man PS4 Part 6, Chasing Garbage. So I'm interested, okay, because my whole thing is, I'm sure there's lots of creators out there who are sharing, let's just say, Spider-Man gameplay. So just trying to think once again, Negasonic, like what would set you apart from those other creators? And also maybe Day of the Demon. I don't know if that's like really specific to what part of the game you're in, but I think that would really help, especially if people are searching in a part of the game, how to whatever in Spider-Man. And I think that could really help you. how-to videos can be really helpful. But just because I want to help you improve the views, if that's something that you're looking at trying to improve, that's going to come down to your keyword research for sure. So if we can improve that keyword research, we can then get more impressions. That doesn't necessarily mean it's just going to convert into views, but it can for sure help. And then hopefully improving the click-through rate by your thumbnails, which your thumbnails look good. I think they look pretty cool. But once again, compare it to your competition. TubeBuddy is one of those things that can help us do that. We talk about TubeBuddy a lot. If you don't have TubeBuddy, get TubeBuddy. There's a link for it in the description. YouTube or TubeBuddy.com/BrennanSparks. And then also, if you guys don't know, I also live stream using Steamyard. I get that question quite often too. So StreamYard.com/BrennanSparks. Everything that I utilize, it's all in the description for you. But love StreamYard too. But on that note, man, I would have to say, like, great job. Keep it up. I just would love to see you convert more views to get this in front of more people's eyes. I can see the improvements from the older thumbnails. They kind of look, I don't mean this in a mean way, but kind of bland. They don't really stick out to me. And I feel like if they were up to the competition, I don't know if you'd get the click. But what I can say is kind of, I mean, Halo 2, pretty cool. The Spider-Man, you got cool images. Even if you're pulling them up from Google, like whatever. I would say that the one thing that stands out to me is the text. Whenever you have text in your thumbnails, they're really, really hard to see. Actually, most of the time, I can't see the text at all. Part 1 kind of blends in here. We have part 2, part 4, part 3. So if you want to, you can kind of think of the how-tos within the video games, the top 10s within those video games, specific parts in those video games that people are actually searching for. And I feel like that could hopefully convert into more views. I'm a YouTuber here to entertain and make people laugh, and also play either outdated or really awesome games. New videos are on random but consistent schedule. So a lot of this, so in my opinion, I feel like I'm going hard today with reviews. I'm going a little hard, but I want to be honest with all of you. I think that with the description, I mean, it's great you have a description here, and it's not a bad description. But I feel like the description is revolved more about you as the creator than it is about the viewer. So you are here, right? So you're the YouTuber, and you're here to entertain and make people laugh, and also play either outdated or really awesome games. New videos are on a random but consistent schedule. I mean, I don't feel like any of this is probably needed. If you like to laugh, parentheses, like in what human doesn't, I don't know, that was me trying to be funny. And you like any games, whether they're new or old, like you came to the right place. What makes this channel different than others? And then you state what that is. We don't have to say that, the videos are random, but a consistent schedule. I don't think that's needed. And I don't know if this is needed either. So I would love to see more about why somebody should subscribe, other than videos are funny. Like, you have to think about this. There's a lot of, like, if somebody were to say, like, not even just you, Negasonic, this goes for all of us. If somebody were to ask me, like, why should I subscribe to your channel? I talk about YouTube growth and and all these things, but we really have to think, all right, if you were to state, well, you should subscribe because I like to make people laugh, or because they're funny. Like, okay, so what about it is funny? Well, I like Mr. Beast, he's funny, or I like to watch this gamer, they're funny. And that's where you state, well, here's what makes it a little bit different. And like, that's what I really try to pinpoint here. Like, Negasonic, like what is going to make you different? We have even top 10s in your banner, and I would love to probably see more of the top 10s. I think that'd be pretty cool. I do like the little bit of randomness here in the banner too. And it's fun. It's fun. But I would just love to see more about the viewer. What makes this channel unique? Why should somebody subscribe? And the inclusion on somebody who's going to, say, read you're about. So that's my feedback there. and you're going too soft. No, Zane. And the fact that I'd rather you bash me and give me all the advice than saying that I'm perfect and I don't improve. Cool. And I appreciate that, guys. You know, I just got a big heart. And my main thing is being respectful to the creator while still providing my feedback. You know, I feel like their feedback I could still provide can be the same, but I do believe there's a way to, you know, to present that feedback. So I try to just be cognizant on how I do it. Next one, Zane Shaw. Yeah, man, congrats on the growth. Make money online. I mean, I don't know how much more straightforward you can be than this banner. Like, if you want to make money online, I think it'd be cool to have an image of you in your banner, though. I feel like the banner, there's a simplicity to it, but it is extremely straightforward. I know that we kind of like, even looking at your channel keywords, Amazon, eBay, stuff like that. Maybe even having the logos or something like that, maybe off to the side, an arrow here to click here to subscribe. And this is what I was telling you guys about earlier. We click on this, and then this is what's going to pop up: confirm channel subscription. I think it's really good to see you have that there. So I don't know, man. Whether we have your face here on the icon, so it'd be really kind of cool to see here pointing off to the side, even if you are over here on the left-hand side. But that's just me. Yeah, man, especially because we have you in like all your thumbnails. Like, it'd be kind of cool to have you in the banner. But there is a simplicity to it that just makes a lot of sense. But let me see. What do you guys think watching right now? I'd love to hear you guys' feedback on what you think about the banner. Like, do I feel like it, like, more could be added to it? Like, yeah. But do I feel like it really gets straight to the point? I do. I do. So I think the message is clear, but I do think that, I mean, there could be probably more thrown in here to make it, I guess, like really like welcoming, or I don't know. Sometimes I put more pressure on those who have more subscribers. I guess the, what's the word I'm trying to look for here? I guess I put higher expectation on those who have more subscribers than I do for somebody who's newer to YouTube. Somebody who's new to YouTube, I would just like to see a banner. I would just like to see I would just like to see you making videos. For somebody that has like 1,000 subscribers, I would like to look over time already and see what really got you to 1,000 and see all the improvements, see the thumbnails improving, the consistency on the platform. The banner, especially in my opinion, would probably look better than somebody's who just started. So Zane, I guess my expectations are just higher for channels that have more subscribers, but I do think that the message is extremely clear. And let me see. Great to the point, but needs to show some personality. Okay. So James, yeah, you're kind of on the same page that I am with that. 150 videos. It's cool to see 6.7 thousand subscribers with only 150 videos, unless you had deleted some older ones. That's really impressive, man. Really impressive. And on the fact of, this is what I was talking about, everyone. Look at all the options given. Somebody, and a lot of times we have our channels and it'll be popular uploads or uploads. Okay. Let's just say like that. Like, yeah, I don't really know. And then you see make money from eBay. You're like, hey, that's what I'm trying to do. Or you say, you know, that's not really my thing. Amazon FBA. Okay, there I am. And maybe like live. I mean, I'm a big fan in options, and just one more opportunity to get lost in a playlist. That's exactly what we want. So I kind of would like to see this with everybody's channel. And as you're continuing to post, give people options and make the user experience that much easier. And having more options definitely can help us do that. Videos, uploads, let's see here. Okay, so you started utilizing Photoshop, you said. All there, nothing deleted. Very impressive, Zane. That's super impressive, man. I guess, Zane, when I'm scrolling and I get a vid in my recommended, I normally care about the thumbnail. And your thumbnails are really good, so you got the main stuff nailed. All right, so thumbnails themselves. All right, let's just make this fun. This is what I like to do. So very text driven in the older thumbnails. And so you started doing the purple theme. Yeah, lots of text, man, lots of text. Then you switch it up to the yellow theme. It's pretty cool to see. I mean, your views are just really impressive, man, for 150 videos. It's extremely impressive. Let's start YouTube. YouTube money. Went back with the purple theme. All right. Started doing the white border. Okay, I see you. It's just crazy. It's like 3.6 thousand views, and then just a couple videos you did 262, 875, 584. I mean, your viewage is like, it's like a Bitcoin chart. Like it's pretty crazy, man. But it's cool to see all eBay sellers. All right, so let's take a look at the videos that are doing really good. My 1 year honest review of eBay. All right, so we have eBay, 2 products selling. Okay. eBay, 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 eBay. Okay, I'm done. Looks like eBay is a hit, man. Looks like it's a hit on your channel. It's like anytime you like bring up eBay, I know that you do a lot of eBay, but I mean even Amazon and stuff. But it really looks like when you're going that route, I mean the viewage is really good. But I would agree. I like this. I like the less text. I know you're doing the stupid YouTube face. So because the stupid YouTube face works, it does. The only people who don't understand the stupid YouTube face are those who aren't active YouTube creators, but it gets the clicks. It does. But no, great thumbnails. This one's pretty cool. Managed payment. Okay, I am done. 10x profit, exact products. Okay, I would kind of like to see this number blown up just because that looks like a really big number. So it'd be really cool. Even if you, I mean, here's a good hint or tip for everybody too. A lot of times just simply having the logo in the thumbnail can be extremely helpful because one, YouTube is going to recognize the fact that this is like about eBay, but your competition also has, say, the logo of eBay there. So, I mean, it's just really good for YouTube to recognize that and for your viewers. So I would just, seeing an amount like this, I'm pretty sure it's like, I can't really see it. It's like 97,000 euro, I think. 10x profit. It'd be kind of cool to see that blown up and that number like really big. So that'd be kind of like my thing there. Numbers can really get people. Oh, you kind of did it there. Yeah, that's exactly what I was talking about. Exactly. No, that's really good. No, man, I dig your thumbnails. I think they're really good thumbnails. And let's see, my name is Zane Shaw. I'm a full-time seller on eBay, Amazon, and Shopify. I make YouTube videos. You know, Zane, it'd be really cool. I don't know if this is something Kelly Reseller Lewis would like to do, but I think it'd be really cool for you guys to team up. I don't know. I'm really big on community and all that stuff, but you know, you have resellers and then you also have those who teach for eBay, Amazon, and Shopify. So it's really kind of cool to see those two communities come together. But awesome stuff. nevertheless. And but I do like the thumbnails by the expression, and I like your thumbnails based upon things that are going to make them more clickable rather than just text. Surprisingly, sometimes just text works, and it's good to continue to experiment back and forth with that. One person that it works for is, like in my niche, it's Brian G. Johnson, and sometimes it's literally like one word and a red background, and I don't know why. It just entices me to click. But I feel like when we try to overdo it, we put a lot of text in there, it's kind of becomes mumbo jumbo. But yeah, Zane, good stuff. Sweet and spicy. Hey, I made some changes on my channel. If you'd like to give me some feedback, absolutely. Game Fever, what's up, man? I upgraded my banner, going for a clean look. I would like to have some feedback. Yeah, no doubt, man. Welcome. Welcome, guys. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. And we didn't really talk about it. I gave you guys a hint earlier on where I might be moving. I told you the hint was a lightning bolt, and then nobody even tried to guess. Don't you guys care? No. But that's your hint. Like I said, in the military, nothing's ever really like official until I have orders in my hands. And I'm not going to tell you guys exactly when I'm moving. But that is the hint. Like a lightning bolt. Yes, like a lightning bolt. Like a lightning bolt. Not Tennessee. It's not Tennessee. No. Let's just say it's a long plane ride. I'm in Las Vegas. It's a long plane ride. That's your guys' hint. I think my allergies are kicking in. Just so you guys know, I'm not like a weirdo. I'm just picking my nose in my streams. But Ellie Fat Cat. Yeah, new banner, huh? Okay. So, yeah, I would love to hear who could guess. Ellie Fat Cat says New York. Nope. What is the formula for getting your channel link in your banner? That's going to be whatever your link is, and then it's going to be !, sub, _ confirmation equals 1. So that's what will be. It's okay, nose picker. I wonder if there's resellers, because all of their names. Okay, I think this is funny. You guys aren't probably going to think it's funny. Doesn't matter. I think it's funny. Like a reseller, all their names end in picker. Like, is there a reseller named Nose Picker? I mean, you just have like I know we have Calorie Star Lewis, but like even if it was like Tennessee Picker, blah blah blah, Nose Picker, like that's some unique stuff. Like that would be me for sure. If I was a reseller, my channel would probably be called Nose Picker. So the hint on where we'll be moving is James says, I don't know one. See? Man, see? I could be a reseller. No, I couldn't. I could be a reseller. But then I'd have to like go out and buy stuff and all that. I don't know. That's why I'm here. But so the hint on where we'll be moving is a lightning bolt and a plane ride over the ocean. I can't give you more than that, because then I feel like, because then it's just going to give it away. There are many pickers, true. See? Okay, I'll give you, man. What kind of hint could I give where you wouldn't know? All right, let me see. Man, that gives it away. All right, I'll give you another one. Forehead. That's it. I'm not giving you any more than that. Next up is Ali Fat Cat. 3 uploads a week. You better be posting 3 times a week. I mean, that is like that is in your face. 3 uploads a week. So we have Fortnite gaming emotes. Ali Fat Cat, it's been a minute since we pulled you up. So I like the simplicity. Once again, we have a very simplistic banner. But does it tell us what this channel is going to be about? That's where I would love to see from our community. Does this banner, even if you put the icon and the banner together, regardless, do you know what this channel is about without looking at the channel keywords or anything like that? Because a lot of times, like I'll see creators who have their channel icon and it's kind of clear as day what the channel's about, but then the banner doesn't really give us anything. So a lot of times we don't want, all the time on YouTube, we don't want to assume people know what our channel's about. We don't want, like, we don't worry about the banner. And I know this isn't you, Ali Fat Cat, because you're making changes and that just tells me you're putting in work. So I want to say congratulations on that. But a lot of times we assume that, okay, when somebody comes to my channel, they're going to know what my content's about. What if they don't get to your video? What if they find your channel somehow and they come here and they don't know? And we want to make that as clear as possible. I love that we're saying, okay, 3 uploads a week. But in my opinion, I think it'd be better, rather than having the part where it says 3 uploads a week, it gives us that value proposition. And then on the left-hand side, we see 3 uploads a week. I know you got a new banner and I'm already here like saying, hey, let's make some tweets, some tweaks. But that's kind of like where my mind takes me. Sometimes we don't need to put our value proposition because the imagery in the banner tells us what that is. Who's a creator? Let's just say like Homestead, stuff like that. A lot of times people throw like some imagery in there, and usually their channel name is like Homestead something. But I don't know, Ali Fat Cat in itself, like I wouldn't know what the channel's about based off the username. I would base it off the icon. I would know that we're doing some type of gaming. I just don't know what type of gaming. And then I don't know really what sets your channel apart from, say, others. So we could see a value proposition in here. And we do have simplicity. So it doesn't steer me away, but it definitely raises more questions about what the content's going to be about, especially if we're, say, doing Fortnite or doing the emotes, stuff like that. I wouldn't know that the channel has anything to do with Fortnite. That's kind of like where my mind takes me. And mention, okay, let me go up a little bit. I have 3 uploads a week on the side. I'm a little confused. I'm a little confused, Ali Fat Cat. Let me refresh or something. Okay, so just so I'm not losing my mind here, I'm just showing you what I see, Ali Fat Cat. Here, I don't see, unless you're talking about your about. So yeah, we're talking about Fortnite here in the about, but when it comes to me coming to your channel for the first time, we have channel keywords here, which provides us with Fortnite and stuff. And even when we get to your channel, it's Fortnite and stuff. I just don't see it in the banner. I see Ali Fat Cat under that, boom, 3 uploads a week. But all I'm trying to say is it might be more beneficial to have something that has to do with maybe Fortnite in the banner itself. No, I'm saying that's what I can do. Oh, okay, cool. I was about to say, I don't know. The longer I stream, the more I start to hallucinate, I think, after a while. Or lose my train of thought completely. But yeah, you could do like 3 uploads a week, bam. And then like, your little arrow if you wanted to. And then you have your little link here. Cool, boom. But I would just think, okay, I want to put this in the right words. Somebody has absolutely no idea what type of videos you make, no idea who you are, no idea why they should subscribe. I feel like that's what we want our banner. Like, to me, that's the purpose of our banner. And to also, like, first impression. To me, the banner is a first impression. I'm really big on banners. Me personally. Some people don't care. Big channels, also same thing. Like, it doesn't really matter. They've already made a name for themselves. But if we don't make a name for ourselves, and it takes definitely time to do that, but first impressions, bam. Okay, cool. I'm here. What's this about? 3 uploads a week. So it makes me raise questions. And the less questions that I have, I feel like the more buy-in that I'm going to have too. Thanks, Brendan. I really need to improve on it, obviously. Yeah, I'm going in today like that, kid. I really am. And I hope that helps. But what I do want to say is good stuff. Really, really, really good stuff. I love to see that you're making changes. I love to see that you're changing the icon, you're changing the banner. And I'm not saying that the combination doesn't work. I'm just saying it raises those questions. And I really think that could help you, and continue to experiment with that. And I'm just, congrats on putting in work. I mean, it's really cool to see. And how to get to Spawn Island in season 7 of what? So I think that could be helpful. I know we're talking a lot about Fortnite. How to get to Spawn Island in season 7 of Fortnite. How to get to Spawn Island. I'm curious. I just want to see for myself. How to get to Spawn Island Fortnite. See what I'm saying? That's exactly where my mind was taking me. Spawn Island in Fortnite. Let's see if it does that. In creative, Fortnite creative, Apex Legends, season 6. And you're talking, what are you saying? Season 7. Okay. So first thing that pops up, the most searchable, Fortnite. Season 5. But I wonder what the unweighted is. How to get to Spawn Island, Fortnite. Season 7. Competition will probably go down. Search volume, it's not bad. Competition is all the way perfect here. So is the optimization strength. So yeah, it's kind of where my mind takes me. How to get to Spawn Island. Even if we did, like, I know it's Fortnite, but in Fortnite. How to get to Spawn Island. Yeah, 75, 405,000. 98 with the lower search. So yeah, I mean, literally, how to get to Spawn Island Fortnite season 7. So I'm going silent on you guys real quick, but I just want to see. So it looks like the search volume was the best for how to get to Spawn Island Fortnite season 7. So that's probably what I would go with. But it's just something as simple as that. Okay, how to get to Spawn Island. We don't have the word Fortnite in here, and I know it's a Fortnite thumbnail, but I think it could just be a little bit more searchability there. I do like the thumbnails. These are just super cool looking, really legit. And all season NPCs. No, I like the thumbnails. Thumbnails look really cool. Okay. Yeah, I would also think maybe just try it if you want to, putting, even if it's 1 word or 2 words in your actual thumbnail to make it really even stand out even more. Fortnite Invasion Battle Pass. Okay. My last video of season 6. Okay. Okay. Low key in Fortnite, question mark. Okay. It'd be, something too, like, is that a good thing or a bad thing, having low key in Fortnite? or is it really him, right? Why having Loki in Fortnite is a bad thing. I don't know, something stupid like that, maybe. My last video of season 6, the last video of Fortnite season 6 worth watching. That's just kind of like where my mind is taking me right now. I mean, there's really no strategy in what I'm saying, but yep. So moving forward, I would say keywords. I still dig the thumbnails though. I think they look really sweet. But maybe sometimes throw just like one word right on top of like this. And sometimes that can help too. Fortnite Season 7 Battle Pass. Like in bold white letters. Just an idea. But yeah, the Fat Cat, that's my review. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And I'm going in today. I'm going in. You're on mobile, that makes things look different. Yeah, it does. It does. But if I add stuff on the sides, it will really look weird on mobile. No, it won't. How it'll work on mobile is it'll just cut out the middle. So mobile view would be like this. Bam. Oh, you can't even see my mouse, I don't think. That's dumb. Hold on. Can you guys see my mouse? Can you guys see my mouse? I don't think so. Well, anyways, to the left side of your circle and the right side of your circle, it would pretty much cut that off. But that's why I am a firm believer and lover of Fiverr. I love Fiverr. I will always use Fiverr. I'll always use Fiverr for my. See, this is what I do. The longer I stream, the more this happens. So I like Fiverr for banners. I really do. I think that they set themselves apart big time. I like going to somebody who specializes in banners and who's been doing this for countless years, and they charge $10. Even if I've spent $50 on banners, I've spent $75, because a lot of times too, they can copy your banner and make it for Facebook, copy it for Twitter. You can also create your own, but it's kind of cool to have an idea in your head and then have them do it. There's just something, the same reason that businesses pay YouTubers to, promote their businesses, because we are YouTubers. But there's just something about it, and I feel like you just know. Sometimes you just know if it's a Fiverr banner. But I would rather have that than somebody say, "Oh, I know that this person just did it themselves." And I'm just big on first impressions. So doesn't mean I have the best banner in the world, but I definitely know the banner I have, I could have never made it. It's not too late to change the title. You can update those anytime. Yeah. So what I would say to that, James, is be aware, everyone, that I would reverse it. I would say you can change the thumbnail at any time, but be aware of when you change the title, because you can change the title, but you also can lose your spot in not in search, but in your rankings. So just be aware of that. If you're not doing any type of keyword research, then I would say, yeah, why not? Why not go ahead and do that? But just be aware of that. You could definitely change your thumbnail at any time. And if you want to, and you put money towards TubeBuddy, you can do A/B testing. But a lot of times too, you can change it if your video is, say, a couple months old and you're like, you know what, it's not getting what it usually does. Then I would say you can go ahead and change it. Also be aware though, sometimes people leave videos behind and they don't make changes. And sometimes it wasn't even their best thumbnails, and it just gets traction. So I do believe that there's a mix of luck, but if we eliminate luck and talk fundamentals, that if we're improving on our thumbnails and we make them better than our competition, especially, it improves the chances of that click. And if we are focusing on our keyword research, and if you're not doing it and today you start, I think there's nothing wrong with going back and making those changes. So in regards to that, James, I would definitely agree. I need to work on my thumbnails a bit more. They've been getting kind of rushed lately. At least you're posting, man. I haven't even been that active on YouTube. That's the only downside, I'm telling you. You know, having a family and being in the military are absolutely so rewarding. It's the most rewarding. It's what I live for. It's my purpose. My family is my purpose, and I love what I do for my job. YouTube is definitely my passion. So between the three, I have to. So one of them has to fall on the wayside when life, I guess, gets chaotic and moving and having not a lot of time to do so. I'll just say that. By the way, we were playing the guessing game earlier on where my family's going. So no hard dates. I'm not going to state anything like that. But yeah, looks like we'll be going to the United Kingdom. So I'm really excited about that. So shout out to any of the YouTube gurus out there. And that's where I was saying lightning bolt and forehead. So nobody said Harry Potter. That was my hint. Maybe you guys are like, no. Those are horrible clues, but that's where I tried to help you guys out. I tried to make it a little difficult, but really excited. It's just it's a crazy time when you don't have a lot of time to move, and you find out kind of last minute. So, but we are misunderstood. Says Brendan, you're busy. Yeah, yes. But I found myself having the time today. Like I said, my family and I were able to go to the pool earlier. I needed that calm down time. And while I was there, I was like, you know what, I have extra time for my community, and I'm really happy we've been able to do this. So, really, welcome here, bro. Yeah, Zane. Yeah, man. Yeah. So really excited. So does anyone selling online would be interested in crypto, in stocks and shares? Yeah. So look, we've already reviewed Zane's channel, but if you're watching this on replay, all right, and for anybody in the community, if you're interested in making money online and you have an interest in crypto, stocks, and shares, reach out to Zane. And he obviously has a plethora of experience, and just wanted to make sure I said that for you, Zane. And so yeah, Zane Shaw, make sure you reach out. The next channel that we're going to be pulling up, so we have Game Fever Online. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this up right now. And if you guys are having a good time, as always, please hit the like button, because I think that's a great idea. And we're going to be pulling up Game Fever Online. Some things I forget, some things I remember. And one thing I know is that you've made an update to your banner. Did I just rhyme? Some things I forget, some things I remember. One thing I know is you've updated your banner. Oh, come on now. Come on. 8 Mile what? Game Fever Online. Okay. So I see you kept the same Mega Man pixel little art on there. What do you guys think? Let me know in the chat. I've always liked your game thing. I've always liked that. I think that's really cool. I'm happy you kept that. And I think there's a lot. It's a lot. I don't know why. It's easier to read for some reason. But we know, I'm just thinking of somebody who's never seen your channel before. You get this feeling of, okay, if you like pretty much Nintendo, like pretty much came to the right place. The only thing I don't know is if somebody would know that a lot of your content is Mega Man Maker. So that would be like the only thing that I can really think is like how we could present or add something in here, that because predominantly, if I remember right, you did a lot of Mega Man Maker. And so I like that we have Mega Man here as the focal point. I just don't know, because I'm not really familiar with Mega Man Maker. So look at this, 1.2 thousand views. Good for you, man. Hashtag shorts. Sweet, good stuff. Great levels in Mega Man. Birthday stream. A fan game made in a new update. Testing the new. Okay, if I heal. I think this is a really cool Game Fever, and it's a good example of really sticking to your passions, and no matter what it is. And even this is very niche down. Like if we're talking like just Mega Man Maker, that's really, really niched down. like hardcore. So, only thing I can kind of think of that would be interesting and something to think about is how can we reach more of a cold audience? We talk about that in the past. Your hot audience is Mega Man Maker itself and like the game. But I'd be interested to see how we could reach more of an audience, like more of a broad audience, while still keeping the same type of content. That's just kind of like where my mind goes. Start of a Froggy adventure. And okay, so we're not playing Mega Man Maker. It's so random. Mega Man Maker, start of a Froggy adventure. Frogger's Adventure, the Rescue. But even if it was maybe like some tips people didn't know about Mega Man, maybe like talking about Mega Man himself. I don't know. The history of Mega Man, what led him to Mega Man Maker. Like, I don't know. That's why I said I don't really know. I'm just trying to think of ways to reach more of a broad audience. Keep up the good work, man. Keep up the good work. Got different expressions. So you're switching up the thumbnails a little bit here and there. Keep experimenting with those shorts. That obviously worked out great. But I remember from your past videos, huge improvement with thumbnails. Yeah. Let's see. Zane says, I want to mix up some crypto and stock videos. Amazon, eBay dropping, shipping, crypto, and stock content. CPM is just crazy. Side note, yeah, I know it's right now. It's a pretty crazy time with Bitcoin. Oh man, but hey, I will say this, Zane. Totally side topic. I think we're still in a bull run. That's what I think in regards to crypto. And I'll be really interested to see within the next month till about November, December, what's going to happen. So on that note, I'm just saying. But it is still a crazy time in the crypto game. Let's see. Hey, everybody. My name is Tim, and welcome to Game Fever Online. I'm a casual game maker, and I sometimes do all the content in this. Thank you for visiting. I hope, yeah. So I'll put the word "you" in here more for that inclusion. I would probably, as always, I would think keyword research in like the first sentence. I'm a casual Mega Man player that plays Mega Man Maker. Yeah, I would like if you like anything in regards to Mega Man or Mega Man Maker, like you came to the right place. And I think that'd be really cool to, like I said, it'd be kind of cool to learn more about Mega Man or the evolution of Mega Man or anything like that. But I know like this is your thing, and I know that you mainly do Mega Man Maker, but it'd be interesting to just see a more broad topic of Mega Man itself to hopefully bring in some viewers, because I feel like maybe not a lot of people mess with Mega Man Maker, but they're familiar with Mega Man or other games for Mega Man. So just to kind of bring those people into your little world here. Thank you very much for visiting the channel. I hope you make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Why? If you blah, 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 and you blah, 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 then make sure to subscribe and click the bell. That's what I would say. Either way, Game Fever, good stuff, man. Good stuff. I'm actually working on a video on tips on how to make good levels in Mega Man Maker, probably going to bring a bigger community. As of right now, I only play the levels, never make levels. Yeah, so I think that's all I was thinking is there's a lot of Mega Man fans out there, but there just may not be a lot of people that play Mega Man Maker. So making those, even if it was like a top 10, I know this is kind of outside your niche, but even if it was a top 10 Mega Man games of all time, and then the next video you come out with is a video on Mega Man Maker, it's not niche down completely, but if that's something that interests you, like screw it. That's what I would do. Something that's going to reach more of a broad audience yet is still Mega Man related. That's what I think. Dr. Non-Skills. Love that name. Hello, good day. I'm a new YouTuber and open a channel for fun. Well, welcome. I don't know your name, just like Crack me up. Dr. Non-Skills. They're like totally complete opposites. Cool name. But yeah, hey, Game Fever, hope you enjoyed your review, man. Congrats on making changes. I like the improvements on the banner. We all have work to do. We all have work to do. There's no doubt about it. It doesn't matter where we are in a journey. There's always something to improve on. And the moment that we think there isn't, I feel like you're going to lose a lot of your audience. You're going to see huge decreases in like everything because you think you have the answers to everything. That's never going to be me. And I hope it's never going to be you guys. The moment that we get too overly confident and forget where we came from, then I mean, I feel like there's a sense of confidence. Like that's totally different. But neglecting, I feel like the things that got you to where you are in the first place. I'm taking a completely different turn here. All right. But neglecting the things that got us to where we are today, I don't know. I feel like it's like never forget where you came from type of thing. I see a lot of creators who will reach so many subscribers or say they'll hit 1,000 or 5,000, and then they kind of just start doing whatever they want. And you have creators like Zane Shaw, who's here, has well over 5,000 subscribers, and is continuously looking to improve, get my feedback and get the feedback of this community. He's a part of this community. And I just find that to be really impressive. And I think that's something that we can all take note on. I feel like any creator, regardless of where they are, I mean, like I said, we could have Nick Neiman come into this chat and he says, "Hey man, can you review my channel?" I'd be honest with Nick Neiman. Like, I mean, it'd be cool. It'd be inspirational to have somebody like him here too for me. But at the same time, it's like you never know with somebody's eyes what kind of feedback somebody can give you, and to have a community to be open enough to get that feedback. That's why I say kudos to you for being here, for hanging out, and also just kudos to you for being willing to receive feedback. It's not easy to do. So that's why I say always try to not really be careful about what I say, but I do feel like there's a way to deliver a message and the feedback that I'm trying to give, if that makes sense. And we're not done with this stream yet, but I just wanted to make sure I threw that out there. Thumbnail changes and other SEO improvements. We have Call Me Under. So I know you've been trying to make moves. Dude, I don't know what it is. You just always crack me up. Call Me Under. I don't know. Just call me under. I can subscribe. That's funny. Subscribe. Got the link. Good stuff. So same thing for you, really. Call Me Under. I love that you are making adjustments to the banner. Still, in my opinion, I don't know what the channel is going to be about. So if that's kind of like your thing and it's like mystery and you're like, I don't really care, like they can find out for themselves, because that just kind of that's kind of like who you are, like in my opinion, since I've known you. But I would just say that looking at your channel keywords, check this out. We have Fallout, Skyrim, Sims, Minecraft, Castle Miner, GTA, Call Me Ender. Okay. No, it's smart though. Different ways of Call Me Ender. I think that's really smart. Funny, gaming, variety, gamer, comedy night. All right. So one for channel keywords. This is a side note. I would do longer tail keywords for your channel keywords. That's what I would do. Longer tail. Next, when I look at the banner and look at your icon, I wouldn't know what the channel's about. So even if you put something off to the side on what you mainly post about, like that'd be kind of cool to see. That'd be my opinion. That's what I would do. Next, I don't know if you put this on mobile, if this is going to be cut. So it might be, I don't know, unless it's just really right on the end of that exclamation mark. I don't really know. But you know what I do like Call Me Under, and I know we were talking about, I think this in our Facebook group. By the way, if you guys are not in our Facebook group, link is in the description for that too. Everybody's always offering advice, sharing thumbnails, wanting tips, so on and so forth. You know how Facebook groups work. So if you have a Facebook, check out the link down there and sign up to our Facebook group. No cost, but it is a great community. But I like that you're making this your own. Call Me Under. You know what I'm talking about. And I think you've been focusing on really doing it your way. All right. So me and you, I know you know what I'm talking about. So I like that you're putting your spin and your vision on your banner. So great stuff. And I think that's why you said, look, I'm making these adjustments, so on and so forth. So good stuff. Only thing I would just say is that I don't really know, really kind of like the vision, even looking at your channel keywords, I don't really see the vision on where you foresee your channel going, or for the videos you're making, or are we continuing to kind of make videos about whatever? And if that's the case, cool. But I can't really foresee like what kind of gaming you're going to be doing unless you're just doing random gaming. So that's kind of like my thing, just based off the channel keywords. That's what I see. And then based off the banner, it doesn't really tell me exactly what we're getting into. And don't forget, for big gamers, they can pretty much do whatever they want. Just try to remember that, everybody. Big YouTubers can do pretty much whatever they want. So I'm talking keyword research doesn't really matter for them. It does in a sense, especially for those things that are trending. Like you wouldn't just want to title your video blah, especially if we're talking about YouTube updates, right? But in the same sense, they don't need to be so strategic about their SEO. Same thing with a banner. It'd be nice to have something that's similar to their niche and something that makes sense, but they don't really need to make a great first impression because they've been doing it for years. So I hope that makes sense to all of you. We have to earn the trust of our audience. Big YouTubers have already done so. We need to make a better first impression. They just need to post a video and people find themselves there. Big differences there. And we have uploads, popular uploads, music, created playlists, past live streams, shorts. So I would say longer tail keywords for the titling of your playlist. I would still add more playlists. This kind of confuses me a little bit. And so does, yeah, so it kind of just, like the videos themselves, yeah, it's kind of, I know you're kind of like doing your thing. And I can definitely see that. I can see that you're posting what you want to post. And that's cool, Commander. Keep doing you, man. I'm just saying that for people who don't know you, and let's just say don't care about who you are they going to be entertained? Are they going to learn something? Are they going to gain something from the experience that they have on your channel? I could definitely say they're probably going to end up laughing. And it's definitely a humorous viewpoint that you come from. So it'd be kind of cool to maybe see that here in the banner, like something that's probably going to make people laugh or something like that. But I can tell that you've been putting in work in your thumbnails, and there's no, man, there is absolutely no doubt about that, man. Like I have zero doubt. I think you're using less words. And even before, I know that you're trying to make improvements, but you're bunching up like a bunch of letters together. So they're still kind of hard to read. And I think that was due to the font itself. But a lot of times it's not even needed, right? So, yeah, let me see what you say. I think the last few thumbnails since Riddle School got way better. I agree. And the SEO is better. Yeah, I would just say it's the vision. Is the vision better? Like your vision for your channel, Call Me Ender, is that getting better? If your vision matches exactly where you are right now, like cool. If you're like, okay, I will post what I want to post about, I will, and do that then. But if you're like, I don't really know, and this, especially if you're starting YouTube, like Dr. Non-Skills, starting YouTube and doing so, you don't need to niche down. You need to continue to experiment with YouTube, especially if you're like, okay, I want to teach people how to, I don't know, it has everything to do with dental. Let's just say, Dr. Non-Skills, you are a dentist and you want to teach everybody how to be a dentist or like how to do things themselves at home. at-home remedies to clean your own teeth and stuff like that. I feel like there's a lot of different ways that, from top 10s to how-tos to like whatever else. Maybe you're like, I don't want to just do teeth. I want to show people other things, home remedies. Like, do it. And I do feel like there's a thing that's niching down too much when we're getting started on YouTube. I think that we shouldn't care as much. Right now, I have it that once my channel, if ever makes it to 20,000, I will give away 500. Question is, am I allowed to say something like that? Yeah. So, what I would say is this. I would say don't do that, because if the incentive is to gain subscribers, like subscribe to my channel and you will get this, and it's a monetary value type of thing. Like you could do like a random pop-up and do giveaways based off of games and stuff like that. And even while you're in the stream, like you can push people maybe like to subscribe, like if they're having a good time. But to say subscribe and you'll get this, I would definitely steer away from that. Next is, I know you're just getting started on YouTube and you're just coming in right now. I'm a big firm believer and not worrying about the numbers. Be more, pay more attention to like the value that you have to offer and just posting videos and improving on those videos. And to have the mindset already of, okay, I want to reach so many subscribers. One, we want to have realistic goals, achievable goals. The acronym, I believe, is what I always use, SMART, I think. Specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time sensitive. And what I'm trying to say is, don't think numbers, think experience. Don't think numbers, think improvement. Don't think numbers, think about your vision for the channel. Don't think numbers, think about your value proposition. What is your why? What is the buy-in? Why should somebody subscribe to your channel? Now, to hit milestones and then eventually do a giveaway because you in your community reach that goal, fine. There are ways, I know, like Think Media will do a giveaway for, say, this camera, and maybe there lots of channels will do giveaways for like your first or your best first Canon M50 and stuff like that. And what they'll do is they'll take you to an external place that will say, hey, subscribe to or like the Instagram, or subscribe to this, or subscribe, like there'll be a whole bunch of different options and they'll take you to an external place to do so. There are ways to do that. But I would just say doing pop-up giveaways, stuff like that. Like I forgot, I think we did like a 500 subscriber giveaway, but I didn't say, hey, I'm just saying, I'm not saying you're doing this, but I'm just saying like subscribe and you'll get this, right? But you could definitely do like a pop-up giveaway or $500 giveaway if you do reach a certain subscriber limit. Like, yeah. And like what I did is I did Amazon e-gift cards, and we did like a couple $100 for reaching, I think, 500 subscribers. I don't know how much money we gave away, but there's ways to do it. But I would just say, man, oh man, like it's so hard not to think numbers, because it becomes like it's an expectation that if you make videos on YouTube, you'll blow up, like, and you'll get all these views. And then you find out this crap's hard. Like, it's not easy. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. When you start YouTube, it like sucks. It's fun. It's fun because you're doing something new and you're trying something and you're putting it out to the world and you're like, I don't even know. And every time you post a video, it's the most fun thing you do, like publish. And you're like, sit back and you're like what's going to happen here? And sometimes like nothing happens. And what happens when nothing happens? Nothing happens. Nothing. Do you give up? Or do you learn? Do you put in the time and you learn from your experience? What was it about that last video that you didn't like? What was it? Are you going to make the same mistake in the next video? And before you know it, you're like sitting where I am. You're like, I don't even need it. I don't need, like, what do I need Brennan for? It's true. It's true. I do believe we'll all hit a point where there's only so much that I feel like I can say, the advice that I can give. But what I can do is continue to motivate you. What I can do is be a part of that journey. And that goes for everybody here. What I can do is continue to build a strong community. And guess what? We already have one here. We right now, where we are in this community, you guys are, I told you, you guys are the foundation of the community. the absolute foundation. So when this channel grows and gets to a certain point, you guys have formed the foundation. So once again, I want to thank you for sticking around with me on my journey. Because when I started, nobody believed in me. There was a couple people. There's a couple. But then people kind of started coming out of the woodworks. I feel like ever since then, like we've been slowly like building up these little blocks. And this isn't my first channel. This is my second channel. I've been doing this now for over a couple of years. I will never be the person that'll say, I will grow your channel. I'll be able to make you money. I can't do anything. All I can do is be a part of that journey and help you get there because you have to put in the work. But you can't, I'll say this, you cannot be consumed by the numbers. But what you can do is improve those numbers. You can. And I can help you do that and help guide you along the way. But let's just say, like Call Meander. Let's just say if I told Call Meander, like, look, I think we should have more focused, strategic content geared around, let's just say, the same type of topic. Let's just say it's gun games, or if he wants to do Minecraft. But if Call Meander says, look, I don't want to do that. I want to make videos really just what inspires me or what comes to my mind. Like, cool. Like, completely fine. And I'm not saying that's the right thing. I'm not saying it's the wrong thing. We all have our own YouTube journey. But what I absolutely love is to come to Call Meander's channel and see a new banner that looks clean. Come here and it still makes me laugh. This dude's always making me laugh. I come here and I see improvements with the thumbnails. Everybody has their own vision. There's no doubt about it. And I'm not going to change that vision, but I'll do my absolute best to help you enhance the vision that you have. Going in, guys. I'm going in. I got to go. My daughter's crying. Sweet and spicy. No problem. Thank you so much for being here, friend. I appreciate you. Appreciate your continued support. And hope your daughter is doing okay. But I hope you have a great Saturday night. And it was great seeing you. Call Meander, the best part of what I like to do is makes it easy to adapt. It's popular, but there are a lot of people that type kind of, so I jumped on that. Cool. Dr. Non-Skills, you're welcome. I tried gift cards, but they did not work in countries outside of the USA. Oh, yeah. Well, then keep it just USA based. Start of your stream, that's what I would do. Like, look, just so everybody knows, these gift cards will only be available for those people who are inside the USA. But I will say for anybody that's outside of the USA, I just want to give my sincere thank you because today we are celebrating, let's just say, 500 subscribers. And but either way, hopefully I can still provide you with the tips that we provide here on the channel. But if your e-gift cards are only for people within the US, they're only available for those in the US. Doesn't matter. Hopefully people will still be there to support. That's what I think. I can always use a voice of reason in my insanity. Yeah, I found a way to do both finally. I now target the games, targets that I want to play. Let's see. I really need to go. Thank you, Brennan. Take care. Bye. Goodbye, sweet and spicy. Dr. Not Skills. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. And like I said, if you're new here, hit subscribe, click the bell, be a part of the foundation that we're building, be a part of this community. I'm not asking for your money, nothing like that. You want to be part of our Facebook group, like do it. I know there's other creators that are out there that are going to help your YouTube growth and all that, blah, blah, blah. But look, we got a great community here. I got my own way of delivering my message, and I really do care about this stuff. I really do. And I'm in the trenches with you. It's a grind. I'm in the grind. And one day, the day will never come where it isn't a grind. So be ready for that. Because the moment that we're like, I do YouTube for fun. And then you're like, okay, deep down, okay, how do I make money with YouTube? And it's never too late to think that, but it's easier to think of it way sooner. And then you're going to say, okay, this is great. I have it all down. And then you start working on brand endorsements and brand deals and doing contracts and stuff like that. And then you have to then meet the needs of the company by making a video how you want to do it yet they're pretty specific on maybe the guidelines of how they see that video projected. So then now you have to make videos for, say, these companies, or you're working with certain brands, and now you have meetings. So yes, do YouTube for fun? Yes. However, it's just good to keep in the back of your mind that if you do think about monetizing your channel, not just monetization, but like through like your affiliate marketing, through brand endorsements, through all these things, there's so many different ways. Just keep that in the back of your mind, because you never know where you're going to land. And I think it's always a grind, because we can always improve. We can always deliver our message better. I could definitely have a better background than my kitchen, no doubt, but we can also use what we have today. We don't have to be limited or think that we don't have everything we need to get started. You do. You'll hear many creators say, you just need your camera, blah, blah. It's true. That is 1000% true. But there's also things like gimbals, just so you can have a nice smooth video. Or if you're hiking and it's just nice and smooth, you can get yourself a tripod. Like, yes, sure, all you need is your phone. You can get yourself a cheap tripod. YouTube can be expensive, because if you think about all the things that are quote unquote needed, it can add up. But is it what's needed, or is it just like what enhances? And I think it's just more of what enhances. You don't need anything but really decent visuals and clear audio. That's what it really comes down to. And just dope content. Like, I've seen creators who have like huge channels and their production really isn't the best, but content's amazing. So I think that it's all about balance. I think we should balance it all out. Don't throw all your money in. If you're starting YouTube, just don't do it. Don't waste your money. See, are you invested in this before you start making investments? Because it's not an investment unless you stick with it, unless that investment's going to pay off. So I'm not saying pay off by like money wise, but it's not an investment. It's wasting money. So I would say put your money towards something that's going to be useful, like maybe some type of audio, cheap audio at first, just to enhance the user experience. But really just experiment with YouTube, see what you want to do. Don't niche down too much, have fun, make mistakes, make crappy, super sucky videos, because they're going to be sucky, and they always will be. In your head, they always will be, period. But really, especially when we first start, they're going to be bad, period. Even if you think you're making as best as you possibly can, you're going to see over time truly how bad those videos were. And that will never end. And I believe a true YouTuber, somebody who sticks around in the game for a long time, not only learns from their mistakes, but they're always constantly thriving to improve. You're really just putting in that extra effort to do so. And you may not have the money, but if you have the motivation needed, if you have the motivation, you can make improvements without putting money in, by creating the best experience you possibly can. Dr. Non-Skills, I already make a living just trying to find a way to give back. For me, will be to give back to more people, like channels I see that I like, or people like you doing things to help others. Well, thank you for throwing me in there. I really appreciate that. And so the question will be is, okay, how do you plan on giving back? So the way that you can do that is by creating value. So how do you plan on creating value for other people? And same thing here. Like, I make a living too. I do this to help other people. And what really motivated me to be where I am today with YouTube, at least, is I remember how crappy that experience was when I did not have a community. I felt like I was watching, we were talking about this earlier. I feel like I was watching big YouTubers give me advice, but I didn't really feel like I was being heard, listened to. There's so many people in the chat. Unless you super chat, then they can hear you. I felt like I was reaching out to people and I just wasn't getting it reciprocated. Like, it was just, I felt alone on my journey on YouTube. And that's why I'm so big on this community aspect. I'm so big on kind of going above and beyond to help creators. Somebody reaches out to me, you're most likely going to get a response, at least for right now where I am in my journey. So I want to just give that a little bit extra than somebody else would, because one, that's what I want to do. And two, I think that's what people deserve. You come to YouTube and you have these unreasonable expectations on what's going to happen when you come here. And the whole thing is Dr. Non-Skills. Let's just say you already make a living. You don't want to make, you don't really care about the money aspect with YouTube. However, the more people that you can reach, the more of an impact you can make. So what I would like to say to you is you could still focus on the thumbnails. You could still focus on that keyword research. You can still put SEO in your descriptions. You can put the time in to make improvements. Why would you do all that when you already make a living? Because of the value that you want to provide. And that's to give back to people. And like you said, give back to people more like Channels SC. And so if you want to do that, you're still going to have to make those improvements over time to reach more people, to get those clicks, to get people to the videos. That way you can give back. And there's, as you know, there's many other ways to do that other than giving money. But for you, it's going to be, all right, so what value can I provide? And I feel like the sooner you figure that out, the better, because then people have a buy-in. They know your value proposition. And when they know yours, then that also, like if people came and they're like, I want to know how to grow on Instagram. Brendan, your channel's stupid. Well, then yeah, like I know I'm over exaggerating, but if somebody really wants Instagram growth and they come to my channel, it's not for them. It's not going to be for them, period. I spam Instagram, but I do like Instagram because I get to like message and stuff like that with people. So that's pretty cool. But for the most part, I spam on my Instagram. I actually try not to be too personal anymore. There's just crazy people in the world. But anyways, pro editing tips: use your bad editing to make it funny. True. Archive, hopefully I said that right. I'm only using a cheap smartphone, Samsung Galaxy J7 Pro. All my videos were created with it. Have a small Gorilla Pod. Exactly. First, welcome here. I don't know if I've seen you here before. I just want to say welcome to our community. Yeah, and if you guys, once again, if you got value out of this video, if you're having a good time, please hit like, hit subscribe if you're new here, and click that bell so you get notified. I do want to say that, yeah, my first channel that I made reached just about short of 1.5 thousand subscribers until I was no longer active on it. And like it grew like this, and then I kind of stopped posting on it. It was family content. And then we dealt with some family. Sorry if that was kind of loud. We dealt with some kind of family stuff. And yeah, I had to take a break for the health of my wife and my family. But where I'm getting at with all that is every video I made on my last channel was with a smartphone. So I love that you're doing the same thing. You don't need anything crazy. You don't. But YouTube got a lot of rules that will take a long time to go over. Wish they had a number to call and ask the questions straight to get answers. This is for fun for me. So a couple things that I see here. One, Dr. Non-Skills, you do have me, and I'll be able to help you out as much as I possibly can. Two, you're absolutely correct. There is a whole bunch of rules. And if you're talking more about like, hey, can I do giveaways and give away money? Like, yeah, you can. As long as you're not like, hey, subscribe and I'll give you money. That's one thing. Two, if you were to like do a giveaway because you reached so many subscribers, completely different. So you can't tell people that you're going to give them money if they subscribe, but you can definitely do a giveaway for reaching a milestone. So two completely different things. But yeah, that's why I have a channel. That's why I do what I do, because I would love to help you as much as possible. So any questions you have, once again, if you join the Facebook group, you can always ask there or in the comment section of the videos, or to show up to the live streams. But I never make mistakes. 100%. I am perfect in every way. Clearly. Absolutely under. Absolutely. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Absolutely right. I hate my videos from a month ago. Laugh out loud, the last 3 I am very proud of. That's the best way to put it, Ender. That's exactly how it always will be. And then watch 10 videos from now, you're going to look back at the last 3 that you're proud of and be like, ooh, you'll still be proud of those videos. But if we're constantly making improvements, that's how it's always going to be. And that's how I think it always should be. And from your advice, I will go edit my videos, edit the part about me giving away $500. So thank you. Yeah, no problem. I'm using mobile game to practice how to use YouTube. Thank you for the information. Dr. Nonskills, you're absolute welcome. And I'm happy to help in any way I can. I used a giveaway yesterday to draw more subscribers. That is, I mean, it's a way to do it. I believe a lot of times it's kind of like live streams, and it's something that Zane Shaw, who's part of our community, something he had brought up to me is like getting lost in live streams and not making regular form content. I do agree with that 100%. It's the same thing with getting lost in giveaways to gain subscribers. It's a way to do it, but just think about this. What kind of, I'm not saying what kind of subscribers would you be bringing in, but do they care about the content or do they just care about the giveaways? So that's just something to consider too. You're starting a channel, you're doing giveaways. Sure, you can bring some people in, but they're going to want the money. But do they care about the content? So are they going to subscribe because you're just giving away stuff all the time? So if you were to make your own product and do giveaways, that could be beneficial. You're doing tutorials on how to knit shirts, and next thing you know, you're doing giveaways of your shirts. That's money. Like that, literally that's money. But two, what a great thing to do giveaways of the product that you make. Now to just do random giveaways to gain subscribers, I feel like that's, you might as well, in my opinion, you might as well do sub for sub, because you're just going to be bringing in people who are there for the money. That's what I think. Now, if you do giveaway pop-ups to your current community for helping you get to a certain milestone, completely different. And while you're there, you're playing fun games and you're telling new people who are here, subscribe, especially if you enjoy this. Not subscribe because you will get this. So I think there are differences there. You know, kind of blurry. Yeah, I'm getting some grays here too. I say each kid adds 10 years to my life. That's what I say. Empower Code, yeah, what's up? It's been a while, man. How you been? I've been good. Not too bad. How about yourself? Archive says, I already subscribed. I'm a newbie here. Well, welcome. And yeah, thanks for smashing that subscribe button. I appreciate it. Already subscribe to other people on this chat too as well. Yeah, so, and I just want to tell you, Archive, and that's my main thing. Like, look, subscribe if you want to be a part of this community. Subscribe to the channels that are here if you are going to watch their content. If you're not going to watch their content, I would say unsubscribe. If you're not going to watch the content here, I would say unsubscribe. If you believe in the value that I can provide, I would say subscribe, especially if you don't want to miss the next videos. And I just say that because I don't want you to get lost in the numbers. If you subscribe to other people in hopes that they'll subscribe to you, it's a horrible mindset to get into. So I just want to mention that to you. I made that mistake. I did it. There's other people in this community that have done it. There's people in this community that may still be doing it. I don't know. But all I can tell you is it does nothing but harms your channel, especially if it's all in hopes that people will do the same to you. And the main reason that's the biggest problem is because other people who subscribe to you because you subscribe to them, if that's the value that you're providing, you don't even know if your content's good. You don't know if your analytics are truthful. Believe me, it's just a horrible, horrible rabbit hole to fall into. And you're putting all the energy that you have into things other than your content. So many channels creating sports card content. My viewers would love to see me do Doc's breaks. I'll get broke if I grant their wish. Yeah, you got to do what you. The thing is you know that kind of reminds me of so many channels creating sports card content. My viewers would love to see me do box breaks. You know, other people would love to see like this type of thing, but you got to do what you want to do because that's the buy-in. Imagine if like Eminem made music that he thought everybody else wanted to listen to. He would have never got the shovel and started digging a hole to put his mother in there. I'm sorry, mama. You know, like when I look back at like Eminem's music, it was his, and it's just an example. There's so many good artists out there other than him, but I think that it's just a great example that everything was from the heart and it was just raw. It was just raw. And if he just kept doing what everybody else wanted him to do, he wouldn't be where he is today as one of the best ever in the game. So I just want to say that to everyone here. Let go of what you think other people want you to do and do what you want to do, because that'll be the buy-in. It'll push a bunch of people away, but it'll also, in one hand, draw a bunch of people in. And these are the people right here that we want to bring in. People who believe in the value that you have, people believe in the things that you post about, and you're not getting lost in what these people over here want. It's just the same reason why I said I started this channel before a certain way that I thought other people would want in a channel like this. And then over time, I let go of that. The boss man, what's going on? Welcome. Thanks for being here. Brendan Sparks, I forgot to say, almost I got a sponsorship with MTW Do. They are unfortunately unable to do contract, or they would have. That's part of the game. One, congrats on starting to make some things work. And let me tell you guys something. I say this all the time too. If you reach out to companies and 99 of them tell you no, and one of them tells you yes, that's a big win. Don't be afraid to be turned down. Don't be afraid to be told no. It sucks, but don't be afraid, because when one company says yes, and it is such a good feeling. It's such a good feeling. If I was afraid, I would have never reached out to Goliath Games on my last channel and worked with them. I would have never reached out to Tiffany Day on this channel because she had more subscribers than me. I would have never reached out to Steamyard, TubeBuddy, these other companies, because there's other people who are bigger channels than me. What's the value they see in my channel? But they all seen it. And I believe in all the companies that I reach out to. I believe in the individuals that I want to collab with that are relatively similar to my niche. I really try to think strategy moving forward, and not where I am right now, but where will I be, and being confident in that, but also being realistic in that. Dr. Nuss goes, I'm glad I checked to see who was live right now. Is how I found your channel. Was on Google searching how to give away on YouTube. How to give away on YouTube, and you came here, man. No, that's cool. And hopefully I was able to give you value. And look, if anybody here, if you're new here, look, I would greatly appreciate it if you know another channel or somebody that's looking to start YouTube, or they have created YouTube, and if they're looking for a review, or if they're looking for YouTube advice, I would greatly appreciate it. Bring them in here and help continue to grow this community. But we do have a really good one here. We do have amazing people. And even right now, I'm showing like 8 people while I'm live. I mean, it's been great. We've had many people here, in my opinion, right, for a channel where I'm at. But it's not about it. The people that are here right now in this moment, the people like you watching on replay, the people that have watched in the previous videos, but they couldn't make tonight. We have a great, great community. It's not all about like the now. It's not about the now. There's 8 people right now live. Great. Like that's how many people are in this chat right now. But people that are going to be watching a replay, they're going to get value out of this. The people that are going to look back on, the people that are going to look back on this video in the future and see that I'm out of focus again. Hope one day I get sponsored, and you keep focusing on your value, keep focusing on your content, and it's bound to happen. Increase your chances. Man, my camera, this thing drives me crazy. Increase your chances of getting sponsored. Come on, camera. Increase your chances of getting sponsored by reaching out to companies to get sponsored. My giveaway was a success. Sweet, congrats. But yeah, if you're hoping to one day get sponsored, are you reaching out to companies to get sponsored? I mean, this may be a horrible example. I'm really bad at examples. But let's just say this. If you're inserting yourself in the Mega Millions, is it a stupid idea or a good idea? I know people are going to say, oh, gambling this, that. But if you enter the Mega Millions, at least you have a shot at winning the Mega Millions. Getting sponsored is not the Mega Millions. You have a much greater chance of getting sponsored. What I'm trying to say is, if you're putting in the work to get sponsored, It may not happen today, but be willing to be told no. Reach out to, how many are you reaching out to? If your answer is yes, how many have you reached out to? 2? Reach out to 50. Reach out to 100. Reach out to all of them of where you like. That's what I did. Like, let's just say, like, me and my kids, when we were doing board game reviews, I reached out to every single company that I felt was a major player within board games. And like I said, sure enough, worked out had a great relationship with Goliath Games. And I think we have like 40 games from them, and we'll always have them. And we created a great relationship with that company. And like I said, now I'm in a completely different niche, but looking back, that was the start. That was just the start. And I had less than 100 subscribers at the time. And I knew I knew where my channel was projected. I knew how I wanted to present myself, and it worked out. So you don't need 1,000 subscribers or 10,000 to start getting sponsorships or become a representative for like a company and stuff like that, or for them to send you products. But I do think that if you hit 10,000, they're going to get a lot more people reaching out to you to start getting some deals. That's different. But to say that you can't reach out to those companies now, regardless of where you are in your journey, I feel like you're doing yourself a disservice by not doing that. How do you handle the negativity? Some outright troll on comments and just dislike a video or even a playlist. I just reread the positive ones to stay motivated. Yeah, negativity, oh man, that's always going to be there. People can just suck, and people will go out of their way to troll and to be harmful. So I think one way is to completely ignore those comments and just let your community say, what the heck are you talking about? This channel is amazing. 2 is you can respond in a humorous way. 3, you can simply delete them. But how do I handle it? 1 is I make sure to, in my settings on YouTube, make sure that if there's any type of harmful speech and stuff like that, that YouTube automatically will remove those types of comments. 2 is if somebody comes in here and just starts being hateful, I would hope that one of our mods would just go ahead and just remove them. Sometimes I'll respond in a funny way, but a lot of times, yeah, it can get down under your skin. So it's a lot easier just to delete them. But what I do know is that, like I said, 9 people here right now while we're live, and there's people that are saying, hey, this is great advice. Hey, I'm loving the experience. Hey, I'm new here. I'm subscribing, right? And then you get somebody's like, you suck. Like, you know, like whatever. But like when you're trying to grow a channel and you're saying new to YouTube, that can be really discouraging. But I would say delete their comments or ignore them. Like however you want to go about doing that. But I do know what you're saying about disliking videos. A lot of times for these live streams, I'll schedule them out a few days prior, and I'll get dislikes before I even go live. I think it's extremely funny. Like you didn't like my content before, so you went out of your way to hit the dislike, or you're just a YouTube hater scrolling through and then you just dislike, or you're part of this community. Deep down, you do dislike me. Like, or, you know, like whatever. But I just find it funny that people dislike a video before you even like, before I even gave you whatever I was trying to give you, right? So before we even do the reviews, or I try to give you the newest tips, or like whatever, like you're already disliking it. So it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt me, in my opinion, after doing this for so long. I know that there's people here who believe in me, and they know that I believe in them. And for those people that hit dislike, they're just, it's a good reminder. There's always going to be people who don't like your content. There's always going to be people who go out of their way to hurt your feelings. But we have a great community here of like-minded creators who all believe in the same thing. And then it's that we have the power to make a difference by providing the best experience we can. I want to help people, so that's why I'm here. And that's how I deal with negativity. I'm reminded by the people that are part of this community that it's not real what these other people are saying, or the fact that this 2 people dislike the video. There's 15 likes to the 2 dislikes. I'm cool with that. If I make a video and I have 100 dislikes and no likes, I'm probably going to take a hard look at what I said or what that video is about to make that many people dislike the video. And sometimes dislikes are good. It doesn't mean they're all bad. I've made a video on that when YouTube was getting rid of the dislike button. I was like, wow, I'm more interested in what other people think other than what my stance was. I think getting dislikes, every time I see a dislike, I'm like, ugh. But sometimes it's a really good gauge on what people think about your content. If you have 10 dislikes and 10 likes, it's a pretty good indicator that, hey, like, I need to take a look at this video. And if all my videos are like that and I'm just getting dislikes, there are trolls out there that purposely dislike, say, like celebrities and stuff like that. And that's why it became more aware to the YouTube community, because people higher up are the ones complaining. It's not us down here that's the priority. So I think that there can be a benefit to dislikes, so that way we can gauge our content. And not only that, if other people have never seen your content before and they come to your channel or your video for the first time, and it is clickbait, or it is just not a good video, or you said it's about this, but it never even was, the dislikes can, in my opinion, help the viewer determine, am I wasting my time here? So I think there are benefits. Exactly. Actually thanked one for adding up to my views and watch hours. Epic North, what's going on? What's going on? Welcome. I delete their comments and I ignore the trolls. Yeah. Awesome answer, Brendan. Thanks. I do make it a fuel to create more and better content. And in the end, that's all you can do. That's it. I always say, like, all you can do is your best. And when we start YouTube, our best is going to be so much more limited than what it is a year from now. So think about that. What your best is today is going to be like your worst when you improve. But all we can do is our best. And if people want to dislike that or go out of the way to hate that, like, in my opinion, like, who freaking cares? And sometimes, like, that's going to be you, or it's going to be me in that moment. But be reminded, that's why I believe in strong community. That's why I believe in like-minded creators. That's why I don't believe in sub for sub. I don't believe, because all you're going to do is you're going to feel isolated. You're going to feel down, and your content's going to probably suck. And you're not even going to know that, because all the other creators who are doing sub for sub with you are, your content's so great. I loved it. Watch the full video. Can you check out my channel too? And you're like, yeah, of course. And then you do it. And they're saying they're watching the full video, but they're only watching like 10 seconds. It's a bunch of crap. But having a community can really, really make your experience on YouTube, way better. Also, if anyone comes in and is rude, I will 100% destroy them. AKA just delete them and time them out. I will destroy them. God, I love you calling me in here. Oh, man, that is so funny. I love having you guys here, man. Such a good time. I have had a vid with 500 plus likes and 12 dislikes. Even my mom doesn't like and dislike and ask why they even dislike the vid. That's great. You have a video with 500 likes and 12 dislikes. You know, rather than looking at it as a dislike, just look at it as like a ratio. Then more people like it than those who disliked it. That's the easiest way that I think to look at it. That's a great example. 500 people liked it, 12 disliked it. Makes sense to me, because it's not for everyone. Truth be told, I have only hit the dislike on a video where I was clicking on it and the person made a promise and didn't stand on that promise. So if I was trying to learn something, or they're coming out with some must watch, this is crazy, blah, blah, blah. And then you watch and it had like, okay, I'll give you an example. One is like the cryptocurrency world. If you're like a part of that, like a lot of times, like they want the click, right? But they still deliver on the promise of like, Bitcoin's going to crash. Like, this is getting crazy. And then like you watch and you're like, oh yeah, wow, this is pretty crazy. But Like a video that, especially if it's a tutorial, I can't stand that. Like if your tutorial is like how to use YouTube videos from other creators. I've seen a couple. I was like, wow, like you literally took a topic that people were searching for and it was completely off. And it made sense why there were so many dislikes. So that was like, it's only been a few times I've really hit dislike. And it's not following through on your promise. So if you make a video and it's not as good as it will be in the future, like who cares? Just follow through on your promise. Like just follow through with it. That's it. Make it the best experience you possibly can, like today. Yeah, sub for sub sucks. That's the best way to put it, for sure. I really think it's kind of funny. If you ever check out my channel, you will understand parts of the videos. Oh man, because most of my content are in Filipino. Sweet. No, that's cool. That's actually pretty smart. That is your identity. It's who you are. I always say capitalize on who you are. So if you're speaking Filipino, like do it up. Like that's legit, in my opinion. Like if you can do both, I'll give you a good example. Kelly Reseller Lewis, he's a part of this community, a huge part, a good friend of mine. And we met on YouTube. But anyways, that was something that he recently came up with. He's like, I don't see any other resellers speaking Spanish. Like, what do you think, man? And I'm like, yeah, like not only is there probably a need for it, but that's who you are. It's a part of you. So I think that's great. That's great. Does it kind of limit you? Well, sure. If there's more people that are into that stuff than that are speaking English, like maybe sure. But man, like how many people speak Filipino who love what you love? Like I'm sure there's a lot. Like, but do you like hardcore? Like I think that's great. But that's what you need to do. You need to find those people who speak Filipino, and you're going to find them because you're speaking Filipino. So I think that's great. None of my videos have dislikes. No, I mean, it'll come. It'll come. And that's the thing. It's not all positivity. It's not. And before you know it, when channels grow, the trolls start rolling in. It's a matter of time. But I think it's great, the boss man, to at least be prepared for it. Because YouTube's not all positivity. We can try to make it the best, most positive experience we can, but there does come a certain point where the negativity does come, and I do think it's good as us as creators to be prepared for it. There's many haters in this world, and there's gonna be many people that say they believe in you and they truly don't. I mean, whichever way you look at it, it's just great to be prepared, and you know what? And to really, like I said, not care, believe in your own value. And then there's going to be other people who believe in yours as well. If a video is liked more than disliked, I just go, haha, you big, dumb, stinky head. Not kidding. But I mean, it's okay to have an opinion, even if it is wrong. Yeah, no doubt. It's probably Call Meander that's hitting dislike on my videos. Food review, expect boosts in your views. Dr. Naskills, thank you for all the information, man. Already love your channel. First time I'll watch what you do. A lot of good information. You got a new follower here. Salute to you, friend. Welcome to the community, and I think you're going to enjoy it. But like I said before, I don't know if you were here, but I haven't been as active as I want to be just because there's a lot of moving parts going on right now in my life. So, but I do plan, and I do hope that eventually when I do move, I can become more active. I'll just have to get settled in at the new place and all that. But I want you guys to know that when I'm able to, I think this is good. I think weekends will probably work best for me, and hopefully you guys too. I think it's great. We're all chilling on a Saturday night, and my kids are upstairs going berserk, and my wife's probably hanging on by a thread right now. But I just want to say that continue what you're all doing. There's a lot of improvements that you guys are making. Doesn't always mean they're going to be the best improvements. But the thing is, continue to experiment. There's always going to be something that we need to improve on. I want to thank everybody that is a continued supporter of myself and is continuously making improvements to come back here during the reviews, show your channels to our community, and utilize this channel 2, collaborate with somebody else. If you see somebody's a gamer and you're like, oh man, I see myself as really similar type content, join our Facebook group, reach out to others. Just none of that sub for sub crap. I don't want any part of that. I'll be straight up honest with you. I hate sub for sub. But utilize this channel to collaborate with others, to network with others. And this channel will continue to grow. I will, one of these days, hopefully I will be more active, but I hope you know I will do my best to continue to doing at least channel reviews. This is my favorite thing to do on YouTube, like period. Not the news, not what's going on Facebook, not really what's or YouTube, not what's trending. I try to bring the news to you guys, but my favorite thing to do is to help you with your reviews from a surface level. If you are interested in one-on-one, there is an option for that. So there is Buy Me a Coffee down in the description, and I can do one-on-one consultation. That is a paid feature. Also, if you would like to support the channel above and beyond, you can buy me a coffee too. That'd be really cool. If not, welcome to the community, period. Thank you everybody for your continuous support and grind that you're doing. The boss man says, I remember finding you one day. I was looking up YouTube reviews and you were the first to pop up. Man, love it. Love it. Brendan Sparks, the CIA are after me again. Yeah, good luck, Ender, with that. And misunderstood. Yes, one-on-one. Yeah, if you're ever interested in one-on-ones, once again, it's in Buy Me a Coffee. And that is paid for. But it's a great addition. Why? Because once again, surface level is the YouTube reviews. I'm going to take that to the next level. We can do one-on-one consultations, and we will be able to dive into your analytics, try to come up with a vision for your channel. And yeah, and I'm more than willing to do that. If not, it's all good. Show up to the live streams, and I'll provide as much value as I possibly can. And see, you were the first. I was okay. I'll check them out. Oh, I'm happy you did. I'm really happy you did, and I appreciate your continued support, the boss man, no doubt. I'll look in the description, and paying is great. Keeps me invested. Sweet, misunderstood. We'll look forward to that, and I look forward to our next review. So yeah, please continue to share this channel out, guys. I'd always appreciate any help that you guys can provide to help grow this community, help grow this channel. And I hope that you feel the same about what I'm doing for yours. One-on-ones, from you guys reaching out to as a group in this community, to the Facebook group. I really try. Being a dad, being a husband, being in the military, and a lot of things are going on, but I just hope you know that I am invested in your journey, and I hope you feel that. Hope you feel the same way too. That's a good idea though, Brennan. Should call the one-on-one Fireside Friday with Brennan, but never do it on Friday. That sounds like something you would do. Call me under. All right, everybody. That was a great time. I think we did probably more. I think we did more of a chill time than we did reviews, but I prefer that anyways. I love catching up with you all, and if you're sick of all the BS that you're seeing on YouTube, sorry, I'm not going anywhere. I'll see you in the next video.